Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share a Beer Show 500. This is the big one, 500. We made it. 10 years, well, 10 years plus a few days of doing this Share a Beer. Well, look, actually, a couple of weeks, right? What, about 3 more weeks?
Yeah, about 3 weeks longer. Yeah, we've missed, I don't know, we've probably missed 5 or 6 shows over the years, but yeah.
Yeah, over the years, yeah. But that's a pretty good track record. So
Perfectly consistent, I would say.
Yeah. You know. So I'm sending invites out to everybody else that needs to get in here real quick. Just real quick to cover who's in the chat. We got Foamy Head 13. What's up? We've got Urs in the chat. Neary is in the chat. The king of smoke. And I was thinking about him too, because I was in the beer store today and I was looking at the Rochefort 10 and hello, practically $6 a bottle. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't getting that, Robert Douglas is in there. He already malt liquored us. Capital letters, of course. Rod J's in there. What's up? So
hey, there's Tom.
Yeah, anybody that wants let me put the link in the chat. That makes it easier for some people to get in as well. So let me get that going. So pretty much, we've already done a 10th anniversary show, so I'm thinking this will be kind of more like just a regular show, but with a little bit of here and that sprinkled in. As you can tell, it's a special occasion show. It is 500 of these bad boys. Caller is popping today. We've got, the management of the show is all collared up today.
It was all the zeros after our
What's with all the zeros, man?
I dropped down on management days.
Yeah. So you could tell who the lower management is and who the upper management is for once. You're not gonna believe this. I am really busting over this beer that I have today, and we can argue over if it's a beer or not, but I am really excited about it for some stupid reason, and it's this Lagunitas hop water.
Okay, I've never seen it.
I am really excited. It's literally, at least it says on the label, brewed with, let's see, yeast, hops, and water. That's it. Simple. See right through it. Hello, boom. There's the ugly guy on the other side. There it is. Boom. So really excited about it, man. I'm like all thrilled.
It's your big day.
Big day, man. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm so excited about it, but it's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I don't know. Any of you guys tried it?
No, I have not even heard of it. I've seen it. I haven't bought it though. No.
And then I've got CBS, baby. CBS. Yeah, baby. This damn thing ain't cheap. I'm telling you right now. That sucker will set you back a little bit.
Have you tried that yet?
No, I actually haven't.
Ruben.
Oh, look who's here for 5.
How we doing?
What up, man?
I would do.
What's going on?
All right. Hadn't been in a while. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I couldn't miss this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his Lacumbre shirt on and everything, man. Look at you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I mean, I am getting more and more of Lacumbres. It's hilarious. I'm getting more of it now than when I was in Albuquerque, but I think they're actually they're distributing more and canning more, of course. Yeah. Progress. Who wants to crack something open first, man? Who's got something they want to pop out and show everybody?
I don't know.
Oh, we got Coach.
What's
up, man? Hey, real quick, let me introduce everybody real quick. Now I'll start with Coach since he's driving. We got Coach up there in Idaho, possibly. I don't know where he's at. He's driving. Maybe he's moving to a real estate. I don't know.
Oh, dang.
Somewhere he is not a hoe.
Yeah, so wherever he's not a hoe, you know.
He can't go to Ohio.
Yeah. And then we got Tom. We've got Tom's over there on the East Coast. We've got Pat. He's right here in sunny Arizona. Incredible weather today, by the way, here in Arizona. Mark in Atlanta. And we've got Ruben. Where I don't even know where you're at these days, man.
I live in Pennsylvania again.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Back.
And Urs in a very sunny Southern California. And we've got Bum in the great old PA. So
dressed up for the event.
Yes, today is you can definitely tell who the upper management of the show is today.
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't get the memo. So
Joe's just gonna spill beer all over his shirt.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, Bum is terrified.
They plotted against us.
Hey, nice tie, Bum.
I was gonna come in wearing a ski mask, but I couldn't find one.
Yeah. I permanently wear mine. Actually, this is the mask. Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Was he gonna finally pull it off for show 500 and show us the real Joe?
Right. Yeah.
Zip.
Hey, Tom, you want to start us off, man? Do you have that? What did you call it, Bum? The pours the beer. What did you call it?
Oh, just open that damn beer finally.
Yeah. Just open that damn beer.
I just poured a double dry hopped high res from 6 Point.
EDH. Okay. Yeah.
I've never seen
it. Regular high res is pretty good.
Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool can the way they.
I just realized. I think Arizona got them for like a year and then they left again, which is odd.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the double dry hopped.
No, I've never seen that.
But I guess it's a month old today. I've seen it, never seen it before, and I said, why not? I'll pick it up. It's a triple. It is pretty strong. But it's not bad.
What was it again, Tom?
The DDH high res.
It's HI-res.
I feel like we're
now that you have it, I'll probably see it on Monday.
I feel like we're at a waiting room for like at the doctor's where it's for beer. we go there and wait for our ratings.
Yeah. Just tell us about it. I'm having a hard time finding it.
If you put in high res, it should be fine. The space between high and res.
HI-RES, I mean.
I get 6 Point.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, that looks like the same can, actually. I get 6 Point Brewery, high res.
Yeah,
it is 6 Point.
DDH.
Yeah.
But it's a double dry hop version, yeah.
Okay, all right. So let me share the screen with you guys with that one real quick. I'm just doing the basic listing. I'm not going by the year.
It's literally right there. The similar beers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right here. All right. There we go. All right. Perfect. There we go. 2,100 and total. We've got 2,100 in the last 30 days. 11. Look at all this stuff. We got 21 and 21, and then we got 11.1 and 111. IBU. Look at Tom. Boom.
I'm going hard in the paint, man.
Nice. Look at you. And a 404. Woo! Look at you, baby. Show 500. Look at this.
I think it's my first beer over 4 in the last 5 weeks.
I know, right? Tom has been the one kind of lacking.
Slipping.
Yeah, he's kind of slipping
You
there,
might
man.
lose your card or something. You have to get back in.
Just trying to bring that average down.
Yeah.
Anybody else had this beer, man? What do you think of it?
I haven't had too many 6 Points. They're available.
It was good.
I certainly haven't had it.
I've had the regular high res, but not that one.
Yeah, me too. It's pretty good. Regular high res is tasty. So
it's like a very resiny, just kind of bitter hoppy.
I feel like 6 Point was like one. Well, at least in my area, distribution-wise, when I first started drinking beer, it was like 21st Amendment, 6 Point. Those were like the bigger beer companies in the area at the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they make good stuff. Not bad.
Yeah, no funky little cans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, they are kind of they're like stovepipe cans or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Little Red Bull
like
cans.
12-ounce stovepipe cans. When you look at it, they do not look like they're 12-ounce cans.
No.
Is
Yeah.
it 12?
Yeah, it's like a 7-ounce can on a collar. It's like the back circumference of a 7, but only.
Red Bull can.
Yeah, Red Bull style.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruben, what did you have, brother?
This is the Rogue Old Crustacean Barley Wine from 2013.
Oh,
'Cause I
nice.
think that's when I started watching the show.
Oh,
I think
very nice.
2013 is the year. So, okay. Practice.
It's
mode.
a nice smoke. Oh.
Nice, and that's got the flip top and everything.
Yeah. It's actually a ceramic bottle, which is really cool.
Is it
Yeah.
actually ceramic? It's not
Yeah.
just. Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
So I don't expect it to be the best beer in the world, but I think that is the year I started watching the show, so I had to open
Give me a minute, Ruben. I'll tell you exactly when you joined the show.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
That would be
Actually, it still has nice carbonation to it. I mean, that's
Look at that. It sure does. Look at that.
6 years old.
That'd be good to know, Bum, for all of us.
Some of you I know, some I don't.
Yeah, some he doesn't. Yeah, I think we talked about that on the 10th anniversary show, didn't we?
Possibly.
How long ago was the 10th?
Bums like the Rain Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, my
That's
one
really
friend
nice.
calls me that.
So what are you getting, Ruben, from that one?
It's really mellowed out. You get like high boozy notes still, like almost red licorice. Super bready. Not too complex though. I mean, it doesn't have like that raisiny taste a lot of aged beers have, which was kind of cool. But it has a nice hop character actually still after all this time.
You think the ceramic did a better job than the regular bottle?
It seems like it off, initial taste.
I should let Zero like.
I wouldn't guess this is 6 years old. There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Ruben's first appearance was show number 278, June 17th, 2014.
Oh, I was a year off.
Yes, I am the Rain Man.
Nice. Let me share the screen on that one because there's one other person just like Ruben, man. This is the cool part of this, man. You got 128 total, and one in the last 30 days. So there's one other person that has busted open this bad boy. You got 10.75% ABV, no IBUs rated, 4.03.
Nice.
Very nice. And you've got one. Look at here's the person right here, Philip.
Old Philip.
March 1st, man. Look at that. Boom. And looked like something, maybe a little something special in the ashtray there. I don't know.
It's actually kind of cool too that they put a year on this because I know for the longest time Rogue didn't have dates on their stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool that they dated this.
Well, some of the big ones they did used to put a year on. I actually have a Dead Guy Ale that says 1996 as part of the artwork.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Untappd called it a duplicate and took it away as a check-in, even though it says it on the damn label.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, Pat, what are you having, man?
I decided to go with something, a little special here. So I've got Lost Abbey Cuvée de Tommy 2008.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that looks awesome.
And so it's like a 11% sour with raisins, cherries, aged in bourbon barrels.
In 2008?
Yeah,
boy.
Wow.
So being a big sour, I mean, sours hold up anyway, but I don't know if I'll get any smoking. 11 years old, but
I don't know, man. Corks usually have bottle.
Nope.
Yeah, no smoke. Yeah.
Cork
no
sour.
Whew. Still smells sour. What are you getting on the nose?
Just sour, acid, and look at that zero head. If I pour it really hard, maybe I'll get a little. No. Yeah, it looks pretty.
This is
pretty
awesome.
gnarly.
This is what we can sometimes slam, or whatever you want to call it on Untappd a little bit, but this is the cool thing when I show the listing on this one. This is very cool, man. So what do you think, man?
It's actually not as sour as I expected. It's all pretty mellow. I mean, I imagine early on there was a lot more of like the cherries and raisins. You know, I mean, 11 years, all that fruit fades. But it's like just very, just smooth, very, I mean, you would never ever guess 11%. That's for damn sure. I mean, it tastes more like, I mean, 0 alcohol. So normally if it was a sour like this, I'd guess like 5, 6.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So let me share the screen on this one because this is interesting to me. This is the part about Untappd that I love. They have such numbers that there's just always someone else, right? 266 total, 2 in the last 30 days. 2. That just is incredible, man. You know what I'm saying, isn't it? You think I've got to be the only one, right? There's 2 other people thought the same thing. 12% ABV, no IBUs rated, and a 4.13 bottle cap rating. Still, here you go, man. March 11th. March 11th. Both people had it on March of. What is the odds of that?
Yeah.
I bet they actually shared a bottle.
Oh, yeah. Sure did, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. And then before that, it was December 15th. So that's still not that far off, man.
Especially since this isn't like they don't make a ton of this when they make it. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Because I think it's like a brewery only at the time. I mean, at least 11 years ago, it certainly was.
That's awesome.
I mean, yeah, because you think about where we were at with craft beer 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a much different scene. It was a much different scene, man. Than it is now.
Well, it certainly isn't pretty, but.
Not pretty, but still drinkable, I assume.
Oh, no, it's still really good, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to try. I've never tried it fresh, but it'd be interesting.
And Mark, what do you have, brother?
Well, I've got a beer that you're not going to find on Untappd.
I don't know.
6.
He doxed himself.
Homebrew
Go on
from
Blueprint.
2008 or 2009.
Oh, it's homebrew. This could be a bomb.
You're brave.
There's
Dust approved.
This could be a bomb right now. We could be watching the end
now,
of Mark's
for those
life.
of you that have been on the show for a while, I've opened a couple of these up over the years.
Yeah.
So, and I've still got like 8 or 10 left. So I could have one for show 1,000 potentially. Maybe. If this one doesn't kill me.
Yeah. We have to see if he makes it through this one first.
Okay, we're gonna. Oh, I heard a little. No smoke.
No smoke. Ah, man, that brewer sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this was supposed to be a brown ale.
If not, it's brown
Mystery
now.
beer.
Right? Yeah.
It's either a brown ale or a porter, but it looks more like it's got
Looks
the
like a
color
Scotch
like
ale.
cider vinegar at this point. So I'm not. I don't know.
It's looking like root beer, man. Like what?
Yeah.
It's got big floaty stuff.
Is that a
there,
floaty in
doesn't
the top?
Yeah, there is. There's a floaty, and it smells like the malt syrup. If you've ever when you homebrew, you get the canned malt syrup.
Mm.
That's what it smells like. So I don't know if that's good or bad. Ruben, you tell me.
Now before you drink, Mark, did Pam up the insurance policy on this?
Yeah.
We paid the premium today. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Disability and life. So if it just we're good, and if it kills me, we're good too. So
Make sure you write that recipe down.
yeah. No, you don't.
No, we don't want the recipe exactly.
This tastes like malt syrup at this point. That's what it tastes like. The hops is gone. I think this was around 6%. I mean, so there's probably still some alcohol in it, but
If you had hops that were still around this long, that'd be scary, actually.
yeah, it's just malt syrup. I mean, it's malt syrup.
Yeah.
Kind of that. It's still got a little bit of caramel and toasted malt, but beyond that, that's it. It's thin, watery, but it is 10 years old. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
And I am going to save one for sometime later. I don't know.
Show 1,000.
Yeah, so 1,000. Wow.
So,
Oh, it's syrup.
That's it. Yeah. So I've got a better old beer next. I figured I'd open this one up just to see.
I looked and looked for AJ's Fine Cream Ale and couldn't find it.
No. It's best that no record of it existing is probably a good thing.
Yeah, that was, and I'm not even going to bother asking Coach what he's having because he better not.
No, he just bought something. I don't know if you were keeping an eye on his screen.
KBS.
He just purchased it. He went to the buffer and bought it.
So he's actually doing. Home. He actually did a live.
Yep.
Beer store purchase on Show 500. That's
right. Beer hall.
That's legend. You put that in the book, Bum. That is legendary.
That's
right
a first.
Stuff of legend right there. And Earth, what do you having, brother?
Well, Bum sent me a care package. And,
nice.
It was a surprise until he told me, and I got it the same day he told me. But
he's like, "Oh, by the way, check your mail."
Exactly
what it was.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
Chocolate stout. The black chocolate stout.
All right. I'll have one later on.
Yeah, this one is chocolate. Some malt, a little bit of roast.
Mm-hmm.
But basically just smooth chocolate. And it's 10%, but it drinks like 6.
Those beers are scary, man.
It goes down so easy. Yeah, you could drink a whole 4-pack of that.
And you hit the nail on the head, Earth. And or what you said, Joe, those beers are scary. I have a story regarding drinking a lot of that beer on draft. I have a story that I will not be telling on the show.
Well, thanks, Bum, for sending that beer to a fellow Sheriff beerer, a fellow SABer, a fellow. What are we
CBC.
being called? These? Yeah, CBC. That's better, actually. Yeah, fellow CBC. Yeah.
You got CBC mail. CBC mail.
Yeah, CBC mail. For those that haven't had it or seen this beer, I'll share the screen real quick, or so I thought. Okay, here we go. Just the main listing for it. 154,000 ratings, basically 700 in the last 30 days. 10%, 51 IBUs, and a 385 beer, which is a really good rating for having that many of them. Mm-hmm. When that's a damn good rating. So this beer is good. If you can get your hands on it, it's definitely really good. If you can get Brooklyn Brewing in your area, you definitely should give it a shot.
And you guys are familiar with Old Rasputin, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You get that hoppiness with it. This one there's no big hop bite in it, so it's just smooth, malty.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Would you say it compares to some of the English chocolate stouts?
Honestly, if the Old Rasputin was less hopped or had less hop presence, it's pretty close to that, I'd say, in flavor. It just doesn't have the hop bite that those ones do. So if you want the smoother style, then this is the one you want to get.
So the Youngs or the Samuel Smiths.
This has, in my opinion, it has a lot more flavor than those do.
Okay, wow. All right.
To me, it's always
More
had
robust.
less chocolate than those ones do. Less actual chocolate taste.
Mm-hmm.
And Bum, what does the malt liquor community, Billy D, have to say about Show 500?
Well, would you like me to do the malt liquor report and have my open that damn beer later on? Or?
No, open the damn beer first. Let's we'll make the malt liquor report late.
Okay. Because I don't know what's going to happen here.
Because I gotta pop the top of my hop water, baby.
Yeah. I'm going to preface this by saying that I had, up until 2 weeks ago, I had no intentions of ever drinking this beer. Once Joe and Zach got into their debate about aging beers and what should be aged and what shouldn't be aged and what you shouldn't drink after it's old, when you guys were having that debate, I said, damn it, inspired by you guys, I'm going to open this up. I'm scared, not so much because of the taste, which is scary enough. I'm scared what's going to happen when I actually open it. I don't want an explosion. I have the original release of Sam Adams.
Whoa!
And this thing has sat through 10 Pittsburgh summers and winters in my garage.
Oh, I don't know how
That's
good
sweet.
that beer is going to. It's only what 6% or something.
5.5, and it says for brewery fresh taste, enjoy before April 2009.
What year was that brewed? Do you know?
Probably just 6 months before.
Okay,
So it's actually older than the show itself. Here.
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
When I open it, I don't give a damn about smoke. I'm just worried about this thing spewing.
Now you've got it chilled, so that'll help.
Yeah,
I don't think that'll happen. I think it's flat as hell.
It's been chilled for about the 50th time.
Okay, that's true.
Here we go.
I'll just go a slight hiss, and that'll be about it.
Yeah, there was a slight hiss. It's got a little bit of. Oh yeah, there's wax on top too. A thin layer of wax.
Do you like oxidization taste?
What's that, Patrick?
So do you like the taste of oxidization?
The taste.
Well, we're going to find out.
So I had a stout from 2003, not too long ago, and it's just like almost like port wine, like that kind of.
Yeah,
it can't be worse than that earthquake you had earlier.
Look, we got carbonation. Look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
Holy cow!
It actually looks good.
Maybe it'll be the best beer you ever had.
Not a whole lot on the smell.
Not a whole lot of chocolate like you remember.
Yeah. No chocolate. Let's see. Here we go. I can't believe I'm going to do this.
Good luck, Bum.
Yeah.
Good luck, man.
There's alcohol. It won't kill you.
Oh my God.
Hopefully there's no pocket full of change.
It is actually very, very good.
Wow.
And
awesome.
I am not joking. I'm not saying it's drinkable and I'll be able to get it down. It's actually decent tasting.
Well, look at that head retention. That head, out of all the beers that everybody cracked open, that one's still got a little head to it.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe this. I'm incredulous.
That's a beer that has no business being aged. See, now this is kind of the point.
Exactly.
I mean, it's the fun of it, right? It's like, okay, yeah, sure, you know, they went through a lot of trouble to make that beer in a particular manner, but it's like customizing cars, for Christ's sake. Like, you know, once I buy it, it's up to me what the hell I do with it. If I want to handle it, if I want to age it, if I want to mix it with something else, that's my pleasure. That's part of the fun of beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
So and actually, if as a brewer you sit back and just watch and kind of enjoy it as well, you can learn a lot, man. Like there's kind of a lot to learn from these experiences too, man. That's cool, Bum, that you did that.
I think Mark just asked if I'm getting any chocolate. I'm getting very slight chocolate, but I'll tell you what, it's not much different than the Sam Adams chocolate bock that came in this past year's winter variety.
It's a little unfortunate though, because that particular, when they were brewing that was one of the best.
Yeah.
At that time, that was one of the best chocolate beers. At that time, it was one of them, not the best.
I'm just curious, Bum. Do you remember what you paid for it?
Around $10, but I think I got this and a few others at a discount table, and it might have been down to $5 or $6 because it was past the date. And I did save this one. I didn't, not intentionally. I just never got around to drinking it.
Now let's keep in mind too, guys. 10 years ago, $10 was a huge commitment for a bomber of beer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a big deal. That was a special, 2-year release? Every 2 years they'd come out with it?
This might have been a one and done, possibly. This original version of it. Maybe twice, possibly twice.
I think that was their every 2-year release, if I'm not mistaken.
But they didn't put out that original version for that many years. Two at the most.
Yeah, possibly. That's very possible. But that it is still when you go, it's hard now to imagine because of the way things are now. So it's hard to go back 10 years and rethink to what it was like. But I bet you if you listen to some of our earliest recorded shows, at least, like you'd hear some of those discussions about the aches and pains of paying, I don't know, $8 for a 6-pack of craft beer. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And boom, what a commitment to pay $15 for a bomber. Like, you know, those were big deals. I can remember paying 19 something for those champagne bottles of that champagne bottle that champagne beer that Sam Adams would come out with. And that was a drain pour. I bought 2 of them, poured them right down the drain. It was disgusting.
Was that the Infinium?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
That was bad.
Let me get to this one, man. This is something new to all of us, right? Let me see if it even shows up.
Is there an alcohol percentage?
No, there's no alcohol in it.
Oh, so okay.
Let me see. Hop. Hop water. Yeah. I see. It says super hop. No. Hop water.
It'd be interesting to drink that, like, as you're having a big imperial stout, use that as like instead of having normal water, have the hop water.
Yeah, because right here on the bottle, 0 alcohol, 0 carbs, 0 calories. It's literally like drinking any other flavored water, I guess you could drink. Here we go, man. Let's see if we get awesome smoke.
Oh yeah,
out of Lagunitas hop water, baby. Let's see.
Is it carbonated?
Oh,
Eat
wow.
it, Mary! Eat it! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah, baby! Look at that! Woo! That was awesome! That was awesome! Okay, I got to get a picture real quick. I got to do the tappa because look at those bubbles, baby. Look at that. I don't know that we necessarily want to get rid of those bubbles, but we'll give it the tap. It didn't even matter. I tap it and it didn't matter, baby.
This is the story of legends over here.
Yeah, the bubbles are so big, baby. You ain't getting rid of this. You know what I'm saying? Tap it all you want. It's just more bubble. Just saying. So immediately, okay, guys, immediately. But even this far, you're getting it. You're getting that nice. Oh, it's that nice tropical hop, man. I wonder what hop they used in it. That's what I need to know.
That's the real question.
It just says hops, yeast, and water.
Yeah, it doesn't say on Untappd either.
Yeah, it doesn't say on there. Yeah, it just says hops. Here we go. In the ingredients, though, you've got carbonated water, dried hops, food grade lactic acid, liquid stevia leaf extract. So liquid stevia leaf extract, nutritional brewer's yeast, and natural flavors. And it's literally got zeros all the way down the all the way down the label here. So you don't have, and it has a nutritional label. That's something you don't see on Lagunitas right there. But Lagunitas is owned by Budweiser, right? And then they start putting nutritional labels. So I don't know if that's kind of a new thing, right? But yeah, there's not even sodium in this. So this is perfectly healthy food. I mean, this smells incredible. It smells like mango and just all those tropical kind of fruits, man. Real sweet.
It says it has Citra, Equinox, Centennial.
Centennial, yeah. Lagunitas website.
Yeah.
God, you don't really all those little tropical tastes are real subtle. It's really, really subtle. And it almost has almost has a little bit of that salsa water taste, like a little bit. It's really good, man. I'd buy this some more, I'll tell you right now.
And how much was it?
That was really enjoyable. Oof. Good question. You know what? I think it was $5.99.
Okay.
Because they had it on a special, not even on an end cap. They had it in Total Wine. They had it right in, as soon as you walked in the store, they had it boom right there on its own little deal in the store. Because I walked right by it. I didn't realize that was it. And then I asked one of the first people I saw, "Hey, do you have that hop water?" And he's like, "Yeah, you passed it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." That's how much I pay attention. You know, yeah. That was me over there. Man, this is delicious, man. You know, the first person I saw it that had it that I saw was someone from the malt liquor community, man. So this beer must be Billy D approved. What do you say there, Bum?
Billy D says that hop water sounds a hell of a lot better to a consumer than non-alcohol beer.
Yeah.
This is, you know, it would be pretty cool. Wouldn't it be pretty cool? You're having a beer and you buy I don't remember if it was in 4-packs or 6-packs, but you buy a pack of hop water for your kids and you're having Lagunitas and they can have a Lagunitas with you. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Hops,
you know,
you too.
You know, and it's something good for like, so someone that doesn't even like beer or can't have beer, like your kids or maybe your pregnant wife or whatever the case may be. You know, it'd be kind of cool for your kids to feel like, yeah, I'm kicking back, having a drink with dad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of cool.
I don't know why your kids can't have beer though. Maybe I just
well, yeah,
just
You
joking.
know, I just you know, maybe if your kids, what's his name in the chat that jumps in there?
Havana.
Yeah. Maybe if your kid's Havana, I don't know. Oh, and Neri says that was awesome indeed, Joe. I have to admit. Dude, that was some great smoke, man.
It was.
What does Billy D say about that, man?
Okay, well, I have an update on this Sam Adams chocolate Bock. As decent as it looks and tasted, each successive swallow is becoming less and less appealing.
Yeah.
I knew there had to be a catch somewhere. I knew there had to be a catch. It doesn't.
Maybe
doesn't,
as soon as the air hit it, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't.
Yeah, as soon as it breathed, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's psychological, but it doesn't seem to be settling too well in the stomach. I may not.
I think the moral is you should have just chugged it from the bottle. You'd have been fine.
True.
Yeah.
Shotgunned it. Yeah, you know.
I mean,
Shotgun
even
the
now,
glass bottle.
even now, as it's in the mouth, it's like, yeah, it tastes good, but something once it gets down into the throat and down the gullet, I don't. It may be psychological. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I hope your stomach well because
It's probably still better than malt liquor though.
Yeah.
It might be. It might be better. It actually might have turned into malt liquor.
Yeah, actually, you're right. But I got about halfway through it, so I'm proud of myself. It's better, way more than I thought I would do. Okay, well, I'm going to try something here. Since this is a special Share a Beer show, we're going to try something special here for the Malt Liquor Report. This is going to be all unplanned here. You guys tell me if this is not working, and if it does not work, you let me know right now. Can you hear that?
No.
You can't hear that?
I hear a little something
like a rattle.
Okay, it's not working. I was trying to get a teletype going there.
Oh.
yeah, it sounded like a sprinkler head.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it was worth a shot. $100 worth of Bluetooth speakers for nothing. So no, I didn't buy them just for that purpose. But it did occur to me, hey, I'll try it on the show.
Yeah.
But anyway, so to the news. Now, Joe, do you remember who you saw drinking that hop water on Untappd? Was it Fear?
No, it was OD'd.
One of the
OD'd. Okay.
MLPC. Yeah.
Okay.
And he was drinking it. He had said beer, beverage on Instagram.
Okay. I thought maybe it might have been 209 J Jones, because in his most recent video, he's just chugging water. He's going a month with no beer. His kid's doing some kind of challenge in school where they're giving up something, and I forget what it is. I don't think it's Lent related. But his kid talked him into giving up malt liquor for or any kind of alcohol for a month. So
Dare
his most recent.
I say it even has like a cucumber. Like
Drinking for a month. Can you stop drinking too?
it finishes like real light. Like you ever had a cucumber drink or something like it? It finishes light like that. Like God, it's actually really nice. Man. It's not bad. I could see
surprised it's in a
this.
bottle.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's actually smart. You put it in a clear bottle. People don't know what it is. There's not a lot of it on the market. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? And then once people are familiar, then you can it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, okay. No, I'm pouring the rest of this out in case I decide to possibly finish it.
Just in case, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I feel you.
So in other news, we still have major heat going on between the outdoor malt liquor chairman / the fashion plate of the MLDC, the P Glen, with malt liquor marauder. There's major heat going on there, and I do want to add, if you look at the P Glen's videos, in certain videos, you will see him wearing the exact same necktie that I'm wearing right now.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So, in other news, 40 Ounce Fear recently did one of those ancestry kits, and he found out that among his heritage, he is 1% African. I think.
Whoops.
I
Explain
believe
that one, Lucy. Explain that one.
I believe it was from the Congo, to be exact. So he's in the process of purchasing a Congo flag to hang up in the Fortress of Multitude.
Oh God!
People are going nuts.
He's related to Billy D. Then I mean, that's basically.
Who else here has done a DNA check? Oh, have you, Rod? Oh, I thought you raised your hand or something.
I think I know where I'm from now.
Yeah, that's. I'm from Antarctica, you know.
Yeah.
He's
I
from
was going to say Scandinavia myself, but
yeah, it's you know, yeah, people are going crazy. My mom recently did one. You know, she's going nuts over what she is now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh? Really? You know what I'm saying? Like, how come none of these people? How come in none of these reports it says, "Hey, you're American"? Like it never comes back that. Like, have you noticed? They all say, "Hey, I'm part this, I'm part that." None of it says, "Hey, I'm American." Like, your whole family's probably lived here for generations. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing to show that you're American. Like, what's up with that? Like, where's the American DNA, man? Where's that at?
That is pretty crazy, isn't it?
That's why that's what my argument has been. Like, put this in perspective, please. There's nothing to say that you're American, and there's nothing. You know, even when people find out that they're Indian and they want their check now, they're like, there's nothing to say what tribe you're from. It just says you're Indian. What does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know.
well,
It's fun.
They can trace the tribes back. That's why Elizabeth Warren had to switch her story.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
They can trace them back to the tribes. A lot of them.
Yeah, I think I have part Wampanoag in
They
me.
have to be able to do that to get recognized.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The tribes aren't recognized. They're like, what does it doesn't mean anything.
No. I mean, they do. So you are recognized. Like Elizabeth Warren had to drop her thing because she couldn't be recognized for a tribe.
Yeah,
They
everything
keep a
I
lot of
heard,
records.
everything I heard from the tribes was saying, yeah, not so much, man. You know, you know, get the smoke peace pipe, man. So he found out he's part African, huh?
Just like 1%.
1%. So what does that get you? 1%. When you're 1% something. So his so now he found out he's 1% broker. Like he's like, and so he's you know, he's paying. Is he going to get incarcerated now? What's going on?
Get pulled over.
Yeah,
He's going to get pulled over 1% more often.
He's a 1%er now, so now he gets to get pulled over. What's the deal, man? You know what I'm saying?
Based on some of the things that he said in his videos, I think he's had a few overnight incarcerations already over here.
His credit took a hit.
The ironic thing is, what is his theme song for anybody who's ever watched Fear's videos? Toto's Africa. He's been playing it for years.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And now he says, "I knew there was a reason why I was playing this."
Yeah, Neri says he's 20% English and 80% mix from German and Dutch.
And 1% smoke, right?
Yes, and 1% smoke. That's right. Yes. And Travis D says no peyote for you, man.
So, speaking of English, our friend Huffy72, the UK malt liquor chairman, he finally posted one final video from his malt liquor tour of, I guess it was January, February. And I posted that link in the chat, Joe, if you want to click on that.
Okay.
Tom, I don't recall seeing a collaboration video with you and Huffy.
Yeah, I put no effort into it.
So
I really didn't care, to be honest.
Poor Huffy, man.
It would have been cool, but I mean, I just didn't have the time.
Yeah. Poor Huffy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Huffy.
He huffed and he puffed.
Yeah. Do you have the link there, Joe?
I do. I have it on. Oh yeah, I'm over here sitting there waiting for you guys to watch it. Duh. Hello. Hey, watch it. What's wrong with you guys? Yeah. Let me share the screen here. Oh, funny. I'm sitting here waiting. Okay, they'll watch it. Yes. Look at it. Can't you see it?
Now, don't let the title scare you. It's vomit alert. But it's not. That's slightly misleading. But we do have a funny moment here.
Okay. Make sure to let me know if you guys.
Yeah, Shit Soils is one of the I would say one of the bottom feeders of the MLBC. But Huffy72 has met up with him before in past years. But anyway, if you want to go to there he is.
This is new on the Liquor Tour 2019. I am here. I know what that is.
And there's Shit Soils. He doesn't wear a mask.
On the Huffy72 exclusive channel.
So if you want to go to about 9:40, Joe, about 9:30.
Good.
About 9:30 to give a few extra seconds. And when you do, keep your eye on Huffy72.
Volume's kind of low on this.
Yeah.
That's okay. In this one, it's okay. Just keep your eye on Huffy. He's approaching the swill.
All right.
Keep your eye on Huffy.
All right. Oh, what happened there, man? Oh, and look at that.
Oh, whoa. Wait, what?
Oh, that's funny, man. Oh, look at that. There it is, man. Oh, a little spit up. That's a violation right there. Where's the referee with the violation right there, man?
Yeah.
How much alcohol? There's probably 1% alcohol in there, too.
Yeah.
That's got to be it. He's flagged. We flag him. That's
it's a moot point because the bottle ends up leaving the frame anyway. So, yeah, overall, it's a non-blueprint video.
Fail.
And it almost looks like his buddy here is about to hurl, too.
Yeah, he looks worse.
He looked worse there for a minute, yeah, didn't he? I mean, look at this play out. Yeah, look at that. Oh.
No, I think he's about to laugh.
There. He's laughing there.
Yeah, he's about to laugh, but it just a few frames before it looked bad.
Put it up in his mouth a little.
Yeah, it looked bad. Yeah, you can tell he's holding back a laugh, but yeah, that was
it's like analyzing the Zapruder film.
Yeah.
It was the grassy knoll.
He looks lost when he came back. He's like, shit.
Oh.
So he ends the video abruptly at this point.
I bet. Yeah, I would too. Yeah.
Yeah. So The next video, Joe, you will need sound for. It's if you can go to Jay Vega's channel. I didn't punch up the link to the video, but it'll be easy enough to find. Jay Vega 419. I believe the video is titled I made him an offer and he refused. I forget the exact title. But those of you who recall a couple of weeks ago when Jay Vega invited me to join the MLBC.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's I made him an offer and he refused. There it is. Third video over.
All right.
You can just play his introductory comments if you can get some audio.
Bum, 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 bum. Good God. I extended an offer.
By the way, it's hilarious. Her face and Shaq's face. It's just right there.
That lady's hilarious.
Which he very politely and very graciously refused.
Oh, he gave you that much
So
credit.
allow me to very politely and very graciously tell Bum to go fuck himself. Go fuck yourself, Bum. Tell Bum to go fuck himself. Go fuck yourself, malt liquor hell, Bum.
I've been sent to malt liquor hell.
Self, Bum. Malt liquor hell, Bum.
Oh yeah, I got to hear that part.
Funny.
Tell Bum to go fuck himself. Go fuck yourself, Bum. Malt liquor hell, Bum.
Bum's gonna have nightmares.
Got a Falstaff. I hope the rumors aren't true.
About Valentine Ale.
Valentine Ale would be a great loss. But if they are true, stack that shit to the motherfucking ceiling.
Oh yeah, was that guy that
Shout
we saw buy all that
malt liquor videos?
Oh,
fuck you, eat a dick and die. To the rest of you fucking scumbags.
no, I got to comment on that because why is it that every time we get a chance, we put that down, and yet a lot of us, that's our whole goal in life is to get her to do said activity, and yet somehow that part always cracks me up.
Blueprint peasants. It ain't no game, bitch.
It ain't no game.
Malt liquor.
And that's it. That's it for Vega.
Okay.
And that is also it for Malt Liquor Report for this week.
All right.
Well, thank you for the Malt Liquor Report once again there, Bum and Billy D. Very well done. Very well done. Works every time. I appreciate it very much. And what do you got there, Mark? Ooh, 2012. Look at
that. 2012.
Whoa.
My last one, I picked up a 6-pack of 2019, which is awesome. It's very good this year.
Yeah, I'm on. I've had a couple of those so far.
Yeah. And the boss is drinking one right now. And
That's nice.
I had one last year, and it was still really good.
2012?
Yeah. This is the oldest Bigfoot that I have. The next one I have is I have a 2013 still. But nice head, nice carbonation still.
No hops in that one, I hope.
And
might be.
There's still a little bit there. It's more of that spicy malt.
It's a kind of a hoppier. Barley wine.
Bigfoot is hoppy for a barley wine for sure. But no, it's getting, the hops is pretty much, you get a little bit on the aroma, not much in the flavor, but it's down to, there's a lot of like dark fruit, like plum and figs, that type of thing. Alcohol's still there, carbonation's still good. You can't taste the alcohol's there, but you can't really taste it. And there's a little bit of spice. And it's still very drinkable. It's mellowed out considerably. but very nice.
Yeah, I'll share this.
Oh, yeah, take
on that
that.
real quick.
Yeah.
For the actual 2012, you got 19,000 total ratings on here, 42 in the last 30 days. So there's 42 other people just like you, man. 9.6, 90 IBUs, and a 388.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I had the bottle last year, and I gave it 3 3/4. I'll probably give it the same now. I mean, it's still solid. I mean, it's not as good fresh. I mean, I think Bigfoot, you can age it, but it's good within a year. I mean, you get it. It's let it mellow a few months, but you know,
since Bigfoot,
drink it within a year.
Would any of you guys agree? Since Bigfoot is hoppier, it's a hoppy-ish barley wine. It to me should be enjoyed fresh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got the ginger.
Yeah, it's good fresh.
The intention.
Yeah.
At least the last couple of years has been pretty hoppy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, it's very drinkable age, but I would say within a year. Yeah, I drink it within a year.
That's gonna be tasty.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's gonna be really good.
What are you cracking open, bro?
2014 Bourbon County.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
All right. So jealous. How was the cap? Was the cap oxidated at all?
Just a hair.
Mine was a decent amount actually, but it was still fucking good. Oh,
I'll show it to you. It's pretty flat. But
that's like silky smooth when it goes down.
Actually, the one side of the cap's kind of.
Oh, wow! Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, it was about the same. Oh man, dude.
Yeah.
That smells incredible. That smells like fudge.
You've got a blue label, don't you?
That's one of my favorite beers in part of the year.
Oh, you do have a okay.
Okay. So is it
wow,
chocolatey still?
Amazing, dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
This is the 13.8% alcohol. I think there was 2 different ABVs that year. I think.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
So you you're having the 13.8?
Yeah, bottled on August 29, 2014.
Okay.
Are you getting marshmallow from it? When I drink, I got almost like a little marshmallowy. Maybe it was.
Maybe not yet. I gotta have it warm up here a little bit.
Like toasted marshmallow or just marshmallow right out of the bag marshmallow?
No, you ever had like a nutter butter, like the like a peanut butter and fluff, like that?
Okay. Yeah.
You can almost turn
marshmallow fluff.
Mm.
Wow, that is like mellowed out so much. You can't taste the alcohol milk at all.
Yeah, that's kind of what this beer needs, right? You get 300. Look at that, 103,000. I'm sorry, ratings on here. Look at this, 356 other people in the last 3 days.
That's amazing.
That's incredible.
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
And then a 13.8% ABV, 60 IBUs, and look at this rating, 4.59.
Yeah.
I agree with that, definitely.
Yeah.
A liquid is dark and dense as a black hole with thin foam, the color of a bourbon barrel. The nose is intense mix of charred oak, chocolate, vanilla, caramel, and smoke. One sip has more flavor than your average case of beer.
You want to know what's funny though? Do you still get barrel?
Yeah, a little bit, just on the finish. It's a dry finish. Wow, that is an incredible beer.
To me, that is one brew that when you have it fresh, it should be aged, because the more you age it, the more it calms down. That beer can be really hot.
Yeah.
Really barrel.
This is my last one of that year, but boy, is that good. I'm glad I waited for that long.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I bought an 18.
R.I.P. is right.
I considered drinking an 18 on the show tonight, but I didn't drink it for that very reason. I was like, it's going to be too boozy.
Yeah, I have a 17 and an 18, but that's still a little too soon. I agree.
What do you got there?
Couple years on it, probably.
The cascading act.
Yeah, it's the it's Cash Imperial Coffee Stout with lactose, double vanilla, and toasted coconut on Nitro. And yeah, it's Nitro, so it's
yes, please.
I've never had it, but I've had the normal Cash, which is really good. It's kind of a.
Thank you, sir, man.
Is that a 19 version?
It's Cash with the dollar symbol for the S.
Okay, yeah. All
It
right.
sounds like a coffee order at Starbucks.
It looks like I have the same one from Mason.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it looks like I have the same. This is not.
It is from Mason.
Too much. This is pretty crazy, man. When you look at this listing right here.
That's not the same one there.
It's not okay.
No.
I was gonna say the Mason one's good. I've had that.
Yeah, it is. It's Mason Aleworks. It's like their Imperial Special Nitro version. So if you just search like CA dollar symbol H.
You have the toasted coconut one, not the almond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made 2 versions this year, and they both in the Nitro cans, like the 16-ounce cans.
Where are they out of? Where are they from?
California.
Okay.
I actually don't know where. It doesn't say on the. Oh wait, San Marcos.
San Marcos. Okay.
It's not Cash only. It's not that one either.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know what? My Untappd has been doing this.
Yeah, regular Cash is really good.
Yeah, and it's pretty cheap considering how good it is, really.
Does it come in? Is it like a 4-pack of 16-ounce cans? Or?
Yeah, the normal one's a 6-pack of bottles, I believe.
Okay.
12-ounce bottles.
Evening, gentlemen.
Still not the same one.
Same.
Oh, it might be the second one on the.
Yeah.
When you type
there you go. That one.
Coconut. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, because that's the right. This is the same one now. Okay.
Ooh, that looks good.
You've got 118 total, 61 in the last 30 days, 9.4 ABV, no IBUs, and a 409 rating. Very nice.
Yep.
I haven't seen that one. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it's I think it probably was only like kind of like little specialty shops because I don't think places like Total Wine and the big places got it, but like the really good bottle shops here got quite a bit of it.
Yeah, my shop would definitely get it if they had it.
It's not super nitro-y. It's kind of weird.
You know what I've noticed? Some of the craft, in on Instagram, I think it was it Modern Times or someone else had made a posting specifically addressing that, how difficult it is to nitro can a release.
Yeah.
And have it consistent, like, because they said they were limiting their release to only like right there in California somewhere, because once it goes like farther than the state line, like something happens to it. So it must be something atmospheric.
I guess Guinness has the secret, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, all the foreign beers, man, because look how many of them come nitroed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Boddington's. Oh,
I mean,
great beer.
There's any number of them now. I mean, but for some reason, the American craft brewers are having a hard time nitroing. At the same time, I'm not seeing a lot of the same sort of
widgets.
Yeah, they're not putting the widgets in it. They're doing like the gas or something.
Yeah, they're trying to like force nitro, like force carbing it.
Yeah,
the widgets must be the best way to do it, but you wonder if those breweries have a patent on it or an exclusive on it or something. Yeah, because now that you mentioned, I don't see that in American nitro beers. They don't have widgets.
We don't see that, and they're having a hell of a time doing it. I mean, even some of your bigger craft breweries are, they're having a hell of a time. I'm gonna crack open this CVS, man, because it's a big bottle. I'm gonna have a lot to drink.
Ooh. Which year's that?
17.
Oh, nice.
Let me do the listing on this one real quick.
Joe, you're gonna like the way you look.
Oh yeah, baby.
There's a commercial around us with it's like where they sell suits and everything. That's their catchphrase.
Hey, Ruben, long time no see.
How you doing, Andrew?
Been busier than hell, man.
I'm with you.
So, I'm gonna share this.
Since the show's on Saturday, I struggle getting on.
Yeah,
I always watch it though.
So you've got 90,000 ratings on here, 728 in the last 30 days. This is for 2017. 11.7% ABV, 45 IBUs, a 4.53 rating. That is just
that's Jody's 40 time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. There you go. Right. Yeah, 4.53. That's a 4.53 rating, and this is that time of year too, right? They're all in full. They're in full 40 time.
Work.
Moments right now, right? So you got Canadian Breakfast Stout as an imperial stout brewed with a blend of coffees and imported chocolates, then aged in spent bourbon barrels that have mostly been aging pure Michigan maple syrup.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, don't sound bad to me.
Yeah, it's good.
But I mean, what does it all matter? It doesn't matter for not if there ain't no smoke, baby.
Oh,
Smoke. It's all for not.
That's the deal breaker.
That's the deal breaker. Oh, no smoke. It's a drain pour.
Drain pour that bastard. Matter of fact, put the cap back on and I'll send you my address.
Yeah. This is drain right here. It's going down this drain right here. That's the drain.
If it's any consolation, the 17's better than the 18.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Here we
More
go.
maple
Look at
anyway.
a nice little pour here. Ooh, look at the head on this bad.
It's dark.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, baby. I got to get a picture of this one. Got to get a picture.
You got to go deep.
Tappa.
Go low and go deep.
You gotta go deep in those maple syrup barrels, baby.
Go low and go deep there, baby. Just saying. Yeah.
All the syrup.
So look at that bad boy, man. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at the nice chocolatey head on that bad boy. Look at that nice brown. That sucker's just screw tan. That thing's brown.
What temperature you think you're at right now? How long has it been out for?
Oh, I bet you I'm easy. I'm in the low 50s right now.
Okay.
Easy. Because I took it off the shelf in the pantry and put it in. It didn't even refrigerate for an hour and a half. And then it's been sitting here the whole time. So what is that now? Over an hour. So you know what I'm saying? It's room temperature. And
I like the glass. It's like a long stem tulip.
That's the first time I've seen Joe at a long stem.
Pinky out, Joe. Yeah.
Special glassware and everything.
This is show 500. Like
this is show 500. No holds barred cage match.
Yeah, and I don't care how long your stem is. This is an example. Fuck that bad boy under there. Under there. There's no excuse to doing. No excuse. Doing. Doing. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't let her, you wouldn't get a boner out in public, would you? So don't get one coming off your glass. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Be respectful.
You're gonna poke someone's eye out, son.
Yeah, you're gonna poke someone's eye out with that thing. Hey, you just, you excited? Are you just happy to see me, or what's going on there, man?
You point that pinky.
Yeah, once you point that thing, man, be careful with it. Yeah, be careful. But you do get some of that barrel. You're definitely getting some of that. Tons of coffee in here. Absolutely tons of coffee. And a nice little chocolate note there.
Oh, baby. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Easy. Easy.
Oh.
Yeah, hand check.
Sit me down now.
Man, that goes down smooth, doesn't it?
That's some good shit.
That's a good beer.
You get maple syrup in that? You get some maple syrup in there?
You actually do get some sweetness. You absolutely do. When you're right in the middle of your palate, like right in the middle, I'm getting that. Oh man, and the rich full. I mean, look at that thing. That thing is. I'm giving it hell, man. Look at that. That thing it's beautiful. Look at this. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the makings for a good show right here in about 2 hours.
Lots of big beer is being drank pretty fast right now. So
Yeah.
Sounds like good times coming.
12%.
Yeah.
I love how Joe he
Yeah, the lowest ABV beer is like 9.5%. Well, Bum's drinking a 5.5, but it's like 10 years old. So
you know what? I actually had a beer that Minnesota would be proud of right here.
Yeah, the hop water.
The hop water, right?
Yes.
That one's for you, man. It's Lagunitas hop water. There's no alcohol, no carbs, and no calories, and you can still have something with hops in it. There you go.
I'm sticking with low ABV stuff.
No charge.
I did finish off the chocolate Bach. I was able to finish it off.
Oh, wow.
I think it was the finish that was getting to me. The finish was just bad. The actual initial taste was good. The finish was bad. But in honor of Tom, I don't know if anybody can see that. I'm drinking a Mean Old Tom.
Oh!
Mean Old Tom from Maine Brewing Company.
And
now, what do you pay for that? Those cost me $8 for that.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I pay? I bought it.
They're not.
Geez. I think it was around $6-7.
Okay. Is that their porter?
Now this is not Nitro, right?
No.
Show a Nitro version as well.
No, this is stout aged on natural vanilla beans, and it's only 6.5%.
Now this bottle, for anyone that wanted to know, the CBS that I got was damn near $27.
Yeah.
Yeah. I passed that by numerous times. I just could not bring myself to.
27, Joe?
Yeah, it was 26 something.
Oh man. Well, it sounds like it's good though. I mean,
it's cheapest I saw this year's was 29.
Yeah,
it's like a one and done.
Me too. Same here, Ruben. A couple places near me had it $29-30. I've never done more than 25 for a single bottle of anything, and I just was not going to break that barrier.
Near me that still have it, but I just don't want to pay that much.
I don't even want to know what they pay for it in Kentucky. I don't want to know.
we still got it on shelves here.
I'll say $2.
Yeah, he's like $5.
I pay $35 for 500.
No, it's like I think it's like 27 or something here, but it's still around. People are just walking by it, not even really caring about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's too much.
That's a lot for a beer. You really have to be a fan of the beer or a beer geek to pay that much for a beer. I mean,
yeah, I found it to be a little overrated for me. Won't add any KBS, but
I just wish they would put it out in 12-ounce bottles so I can try.
Agreed.
Yeah. Exactly.
Buy a single bottle for $5.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, I've had it a couple times, but it's like 4 people share a bottle.
Yeah.
I'd
you
rather
go to Canada, you get 12-ounce bottles.
I'd rather be like the worldwide stout for like Dogfish, how they do $12 a bottle.
Yeah.
I think you gotta be a better route.
Yeah.
They probably make higher margins too.
Yeah.
I imagine.
See how big a bottle it says it is. Oh, wait a minute.
750.
Yeah. 750.
Yeah, I don't understand why the Canadians get the 12-ounce platform and we don't. That makes no sense.
It's damn good though, but I've also got something that's also really nice. We could crack on here, and it's the 2019 limited release Omegang Bourbon Barrel Vanilla Smoked Porter, baby.
Oh,
very nice.
Look at that! Yeah,
Sounds good.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah.
You don't see many smoked beers anyway, so that's kind of cool.
So this is let me pull this up. 2019.
That must have just come out. Yeah. Smoked porter. Ooh.
We're gonna drink so much beer, we're gonna end up talking about pizza and burritos.
Yeah.
He's ready for that part of the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going to my nearest place real quick.
Yeah. Tom's gonna go to his lowest to just go and pick one up. He's just gonna walk, pick it up.
Get
Yeah,
myself.
he's done that before. He's like disappeared and come back. Yeah.
Yeah. He turns off his video on his tablet, and he'll run out and grab nachos or something.
I'm gone longer than 20 minutes. I'm getting food.
Yeah.
He grabs full-on plates with sides while we're here.
I don't play around. I go the distance.
Yeah, this one must have just come out because.
Hey, Joe, I'm representing tonight.
Oh yeah, the Carhartt family, baby, and I'm the one not representing. I've got collared shirt on. Upper management from the Share Beer Show is sporting collars today because of the occasion. 500 show.
and that's why Bum and Marker in suits.
Yeah,
we get extra zeros in our paychecks. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Bonus
starts with a 0, ends with a 0.
It's all about bonus. So 20,
that's about right. That's about it, Ruben.
25 all around. Look at this. 25 total. 25 unique.
That's brand new.
The last 30 days. This is a new beer.
Yeah.
Bourbon barrel vanilla smoke porter from Gang. 8.9% ABV and no description. 4.21 rating though already.
That sounds delicious, man.
I can read you the slight description they have here on the bottle, and it's smoke porter aged in bourbon barrels, Madagascar vanilla bean. I mean, that describes a ton of beer. You know what I'm saying? About that description. Other than the smoke, baby, but I love the cap. Look at the cap. I love that like checker pattern on there. That is cool. Got my Lost Abbey glass, another long stem glass here.
Very nice.
Wow. Here we go, man. Boom. Oh,
a little bit.
A little bit.
Dude. Right?
Aren't you still drinking the CBS?
I am.
Double fist in the night.
I am a professional. Don't try this at all.
Number 3 is going to be out of a funnel.
So this is actually a right?
Yeah. Stay tuned to hour 5 of the show.
Yeah, exactly. We're never doing another 5 hours. No, I didn't say 5 hours. 6 hours. Never doing another.
We've already did the 5-hour show, Joe. We got to do a 9-hour show, and then a 10, then an 11, and then a 12-hour show.
People will start getting bed sores from sitting.
Hey, Ruben, you missed the 8-hour show. That was last year. You missed it.
We should all stretch every 3 hours.
Calisthenics.
Oh yeah, we got to do it. We got to do an
intermission
stretch. That's what we got. Again, kids, tuck. Safety first. Safety first. You don't want to poke someone's eye out with that thing.
He has a safety. He's a safety on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Dong. See, because if you don't look at dong. Yeah, you don't want to do that, man. Dangerous. Oh my God, kids! Oh, the vanilla that's coming off of this.
I bet
vanilla and chocolate and smoke.
Oh, the commissioner's now in the chat.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is like you're getting. This is gonna sound jacked, man. I'm getting lots of wood. Right?
Whoa!
Me too.
Oh, wait a minute!
Oh,
wait a minute! I didn't.
Oh! Joe's getting wood.
No, hey,
where's he getting it from?
At least I'm not alone, man. There's someone also in Pennsylvania getting wood too, man. That's good.
I'm telling you, this beer's incredible.
Dude,
you know what? You can smell. I'm not even kidding. It smells like. There's a little. Once you taste it, you can also smell like fresh wood. It's crazy. Like they must have really. I wonder how old these barrels were. You know what I'm saying? Because. And then there's some smokiness to it. A nice subtle, very subtle smokiness, and that vanilla note. And it's kind of thin. You see the beer? Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of thin, man. It moves around really easily. Look at this. It's not. In contrast, look at. I'm having to really look at this thing, man. This thing is like, hello, baby. You know what I'm saying? And this thing is like.
Joe, you should wait till you get to a little bit of the CBS and do a cuvee. Oh.
I just realized Joe has a Tiku glass.
Yeah,
it's like the first.
Tiku glasses are like the best glasses ever.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them actually. You don't remember when I was on the hunt for one of these bad boys?
Yeah,
I was dying to get one. And
I remember you talking hot heat about people drinking out of glasses that were long though. For a little while, you're like,
yeah, oh yeah. What are you doing there? Yeah, because they would do this. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, come on, man, what are you doing? I mean, come on.
Oh, you can hold the bottom of the glass.
You know what I'm saying?
What am I doing? I'm grabbing my stem.
Yeah, don't go from the chalk that bad boy up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Chalk up on the bat. Choke up on the bat a little bit, man. What are you doing? You don't swing from the bottom of the bat. You know what I'm saying? You choke up a little bit.
Mad as who you are. Mad as who you.
What's going on, man? Come on, you swing from the middle.
You gotta get up on that barrel.
You'd be like a Viking now, man. You're like a Viking, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you fist it like this, now you're a man. You know what I'm saying? I can accept that. I've seen that in movies, Vikings with guys wear hats with horns sticking out of them. Okay, I can deal with that.
Joe will be the guy that he goes to like a beer event and they'll get a Tiku glass and he'll just hold it by the middle and just snap the stem.
A Tiku glass with a stemless glass. And you know what? This one's really good. It's thin. Not as good as a CBS to me, in my opinion. It's not the same beer, though. I would rather have the CBS, I'm telling you right now. But there is a price difference. Now, mind you, 4 of these bottles, $17. $17 for a bottle. So there you go.
Double the amount.
There you go. And these are small bottles, man. These ain't 12-ounce bottles. These are
500 ml.
These are 12 ounces.
Whatever.
12 ounces.
Yeah.
So there you go. You want a 12-ounce bottle? Here you go. If I was gonna buy this in a single, they were selling them for $5.99.
Okay.
So that's a watch for.
May I share my beer?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Have that.
I'm drinking the bourbon barrel aged Expedition Stout.
Ah,
oh, that's so funny.
I haven't
Tom.
tried it yet.
Look what I got on deck,
so
Tom.
good.
That's a good.
Look what I got on deck.
It was like $8.50 there. $8.
It was something like around 8 or so. Yeah.
For one bottle or 4
Yeah,
packs?
Yeah, for one.
I love. You know what? Herb Prophet jumped in here, and I just seen this comment. Malt liquor is the Mexican brickweed of beer.
I couldn't agree anymore.
Yeah. Look what Jay Vegas said. Smoke only Mexican brick pack.
That is an excellent comment.
And Joe and at 209 says SO to Mexican bricks of beer. Yum.
That is hilarious. That is a great comment, man. I love that.
And then the commissioner says, I said to myself while I was drinking malt liquor, Vega will be putting green dye in his Colt 45.
Yeah, he does that every year. He says he's going to do it tomorrow.
That is hilarious. That is a great comment, man. Mexican liquor.
Sounds like an improvement.
Malt liquor is the Mexican dirt weed, right? Mexican brickweed of beer. That is great. Point made.
Yeah.
Right? Boom. Period. Right? Exclamation point. There should have been an exclamation point at the end of that sentence right there. That was a great one.
Does green dye, is that considered an adjunct for your...
I mean, technically, right?
Yeah, it is technically.
It's an adjunct, right?
Yeah. I'd say, yeah. It's an adjunct. Who green dyes their beer? Is that okay? Do we have a brew... I kind of have a blueprint, don't I?
Yeah. Let's put green dye in all the beers we're drinking and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it'll show.
Because
blue dye and yellow beer gives you green.
Even the old beers were dark beers. This has been a dark beer show. Special beer on this show has meant dark.
Yeah.
Except your hop water.
Except the hop water, but that's we don't even know that that's beer.
Well, you didn't ask me earlier, Joe, but I've been drinking a white stout.
Right? What do you have?
Right. I'm drinking a white stout. I'm drinking a Weibacher 23rd anniversary. Golden stout brewed with mascara coffee, cocoa nibs, touch of mosaic hops, 11.1.
Yeah, I bought a 4-pack of that, Rod. It was it's pretty decent.
Yeah. Did you get the Rod J deal on it?
No, I did not.
You got to bring that part in there, yeah.
4-pack for $5.99.
I got a bum deal on it.
The bum deal. The bum deal. That's built in the name as well. Bum deal.
Yeah.
Wow, $5.99 a 4-pack.
That is
you dirty dog.
So I bought two.
Dirty dog.
Yeah. I've got my Guinness for an extra stout in there, but I don't know if I'm going to drink it tonight or tomorrow.
I'm voting to ban him from the show.
Tribe has spoken.
Actually, Rod actually goes with the show because Rod just turned the big 5-0, and we just turned the big 500.
500. Yeah.
Boom!
Yes.
There it is.
So now I get the AARP deal on the Rod J deal.
Yeah. So we give him a discount on the show.
They just told me to pull up and they put it right in the car.
Yeah.
You tell them you need a Becky on immediately.
Yeah.
Rod, one of these days you're gonna need a Bobcat trailer to get your beer haul home.
Yeah. Literally the last beer haul.
Load it up with the forklift, boys. I want a pallet of this, pallet of that, pallet of this. You guys ain't selling it, I'll take it.
Rod, the chairman says that at 50 you have 1 foot in the grave.
That's all right. I haven't had 1 foot in the grave for a long time, so I'm still sliding along.
Exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, we're all getting closer to 50 than we're not. Right? Yeah.
Hey, you could die at any point in time.
Think for yourself. I'm getting closer to. No, I won't say it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I
can still outdrink some of the younger folks that try to hang out us too. So.
Yeah, that's no longer my goal anymore in life.
Well, no. Not a goal. It just happened. Just
Yeah.
So the millennials are used to taking naps, like a nap.
Hey, did you guys hear about?
Hey, Rod, can you give me some history on your signage, man? That's in the background. How did you get all your signage? And I don't know that we've ever talked about your background. Give us some information here if you can.
Like on the signs and stuff? Oh, these are like.
Is it anything in particular? Do you collect beer signs, or is that just something you did just kind of?
I kind of fell into it. I collect a lot of beer glasses, which I don't know if you can see them all in the bookcase back here, but over my shoulder, I got like a ton of glassware. And then I started picking up signs at different places, and then once I started doing the YouTube channel and the blogging and stuff, companies would just give me some of them. So the Great Lakes one of our local places, he just gave that to me to have on the wall in the background. And at the time I gave him a shout out about it. The Guinness one came from another place. The Sierra Nevada was one I picked up at an antique store, that mirror up there, which was
nice.
I say a Rod J deal, but it was a good deal. Lagunitas stuff, because I know people at Lagunitas, and I've been up there a few times. The sticker. It's just kind of all over the last few years as I see things that are interesting. The latest one was the Connecticut Valley sign, if you can see the airplane one.
Oh,
that came from the last fest for a new brewing company that one of the distributors gave me that to put up. And
Rob, one says, "Sorry, we're drinking."
that one I picked up at one of the stores there locally. That one and the Keep Calm and Drink Beer, I picked those up there at a spot. And the Cheers stuff, and you go to all these different places. A lot of these things like glasses and stuff, I started off going to some of the thrift shops.
Yeah,
and you would get some of those at the state sales for $1 a glass.
You know, it's a shame because I'm a little bit of a beer glass collector, as everybody knows as well. And what's a shame is I've gotten some of my best beer glasses that are more everyday-ish sort of glasses at Dollar Tree, right? Everything's $1.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads into what I just heard this last week. Dollar Tree's actually thinking about experimenting with raising some of their prices. You know, it's kind of a shame because Dollar Tree has become, their whole brand is everything in the store is $1. You go in the store, you don't have to worry about it. You grab something that's $1. Matter of fact, some of it's 2 for $1. Some of it's even less than $1. But nonetheless, everything is $1. And now they're thinking about they might do some stuff for $1.50.
Just do the $2 store.
Yeah,
right alongside it.
$8 signage.
So I don't forget how many stores are thinking about experimenting with this in, but
you guys have Family Dollar there, Joe?
Yeah. Family Dollar's not a dollar store anymore.
No, but if you know they're under the same company owns both.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Because they were Family Dollar came under fire for some of their grocery not having certain foods and stuff in there because a lot of people buy food there, I guess. But they were showing how they were part of the Dollar Tree, all part of the same thing. Because some places they're like replacing them with the Family Dollars. But I didn't know they were. I didn't know they were related. I thought they were different chains, and I saw the story on them.
Yeah, I thought changes.
Have any of you guys been into Dollar General?
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
I was kind of confused by that too. When I went in, I thought it was Dollar General. I thought everything.
Well, they need to add the Y at the end. Dollar Generally.
Yeah.
Oh.
Generally, yeah.
Or add bring your dollars at the front. Just
bring your dollars.
We charge by the dollar. We only take dollars, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get some. I mean, you can get some great finds in Dollar Tree, man. Like, I mean,
I used to get tulip glasses at Dollar Tree all the time. I mean, if you went to like a hotel for business or something, go and spend $1 for a tulip glass, and then leave it.
It's great. Dollar Tree has been great. I mean, you can buy. Sometimes you can get like Campbell's Chunky Soup there for $1. I mean, like you can find some really good stuff in Dollar Tree. I don't shop there all the time, but every once in a blue moon, you know what? Let me cruise through there and see what glasses they have, and they sometimes have some cool glasses. And that the last glasses I had gotten from there were those football glasses that I had posted, and then I ended up giving them away hours later. But they've had some cool glasses over the years there. It just kind of led me into that. Sorry about that, guys.
I've got some like good kind of like fancy branded glassware at Goodwill.
Yeah.
Like I've got Chimay glasses and like Allagash, and I'm trying to think of some other ones I've gotten, but like a lot of Belgian beer brands.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, again, 50 cents, 99 cents. And Chimay, actually, my thing was I got like 6 of those, like, the cauldron or whatever they're called. Goblets, yeah. With the gold rim. And the idea was to like do some kind of whatever. And actually, it brings me to what I was going to mention. Originally, my plan for Show 500 was to drink this.
Oh, the Chimay, yeah.
It's the Magnum, and it's a 2007 bottle.
Oh, wow.
That was the plan, but I didn't know how long I'd be on here, and I was like, I could get myself in trouble trying to finish that thing quick.
You can drink it on 1,000, Patrick.
Well, Rod last time did the Sierra Nevada, right?
Oh no, you're talking about the Anchor Brewery. Yeah, the big bottle Anchor, and I still needed more after that.
Yeah. So that was the original plan, but then I was like, I might be on for like 15 minutes, and I feel really stupid if I open this. And then...
But you know that even though the Anchor was like 50.7 ounces, it was only 6.8 or whatever ABV. Chimay's a little higher than that.
Yes,
and depending on the weight differences, you got to balance that out. You might be on the floor, Patrick.
So yeah, show 1,000. I'll be there.
Yeah, show 1,000. Hopefully, we're all here, right? Yeah. God, I hate to bring this up, but I don't know, Bum. Have we had any fatalities on the show? Anything confirmed? Like
Pardon, Joe?
Have we had any sort of fatality? Anybody that we've lost?
I don't believe so. Not that I know of.
Not that I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I hate to even. I'm just saying, you know, I didn't know if there.
Yeah, I obviously I never got to see the early, you know, the first 3 years of the show, but I believe.
Oh, I'm not sure about Mark. I think Mark would be the only one that might know about these cats, or those guys that were from.
Oh, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
They were already older guys, and those were the early days of the YouTube beer review.
They were one of the first beer reviewers on YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, they dropped off the face of the earth about 2013 or so. And yeah,
they were never really part of the Share Beer show. That's how long ago.
Yeah.
Quick question: How many people do you think total have been on like 3 or more shows?
That's a good question, Patrick. I've thought about that.
Yeah. Because I know there's people that have like dipped into 1, maybe 2, but I'm curious over the years because obviously there's a lot of people that have come and gone.
Yeah.
And like I was on, I don't know when my first episode was, but it was a while ago, and then I kind of disappeared. I think I was on around like 2010, maybe a little bit, maybe 2011.
It's funny because like Ruben hasn't been on in a long time, and it doesn't matter, right, Ruben? Like you jump in.
Yeah.
How long it's been? I really don't, right offhand. Let's call it a year. I don't know.
Probably been a year, probably 450.
But the thing of it is, it just doesn't matter, right? Like you jump in and it's just like family. Some family you won't see for a decade, and then you see them and you're like, oh yeah, how's it going? Blah blah blah. And that's what this is. This is your online family.
I bet I bet like 2012 was probably maybe 2011, 2012 when I first came on. And I've been on maybe like 20 times over that whole time.
It's very interesting. That's a great question because I would hate to sound. I don't know if it sounds conceited or whatever, but I would bet you it's been over 100.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Probably. Yeah, that's a good guess. I was recently scanning some of the old shows, and I mean, when you're on here live and somebody joins you 3 weeks in a row, you think, okay, we're going to remember this person. I could toss out some names to you, which I won't, but I could toss out some names, and I would say, yeah, they were on 3-4 weeks in a row. And if I said those names to you, you would have no recollection of who they were.
Well, let's have fun. Let's do it. Yeah. What?
I think until last week, that would have been me.
You remember that guy, Pat? Who was that guy? Yeah, he's from Arizona. God. Who?
Speaking, I was actually thinking about, I was going to try to reach out to you, Joe, and do like a side-by-side for 500. Just like slide in next to you and be there.
Oh, that would have been cool, man. Yeah, absolutely.
I did that with Barrick for like.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
350 or something, I think.
Yeah, because Barrick used to be every single week. I remember that. Yeah, when I used to be on the wall.
That was I forget what number that was. It was one of the round number shows, Ruben.
What's that?
It was it 300, I think, maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
About 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe.
It's tough because, like, for a while we did, well, for at least a year, I think we did Friday Share a Beer. So it's kind of tough for me personally to separate them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, because it all meshes in now.
Yeah.
But didn't you used to be? It wasn't always Friday either, was it? It was like Tuesday or Thursday
for a long time.
Okay.
Friday was a separate show.
Yeah, Friday was a different show.
It was like the bonus, and then it transitioned. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Friday was the bonus show.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what day any day of the week is, personally, but so it doesn't matter.
Why is his suits off the rack?
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. He looks sharp.
He looks sharp, man. Exactly. Very handsome. Hey,
when he talked about going through and like naming names, I pictured him like an FBI guy in his student's office reviewing old videos.
I don't know. What about you, Mark? Are you kind of curious? I would like give us.
Yeah, I think of a few people, but yeah, I'm sure Bum probably knows more. Probably has them all written down. I'm sure.
Yeah, can you give us 5 names?
These guys from Malt Liquor Community are cracking me up on the comments.
I know the comments are just out of this world, aren't they, Ruben?
Joe D would be nothing without Bum. He's absolutely right.
I have to say,
everybody.
Everybody has gotten cussed out tonight by the chairman. I don't know if there was
even using my real name,
Rod. Yeah, because that's what shows up on the screen, Ruben. When
is it?
Yeah,
Rod is still under the radar as far as
Rod.
He challenged me to a fight, so we're good.
Everyone has gotten cussed out by the chairman tonight.
I think Earth is only one not attacked yet, but Earth disappeared.
No, Earth got cussed out. Earth has still not gotten cussed out in a video. He's the only one that's been bulletproof in a video. He got cussed out tonight in the chat.
He got something though, didn't he? He got something not so long ago.
I hope you die, Ruben, real soon.
Happy day. Happy day.
I think that's hilarious.
Mark,
he said the fight is still on. So
Mark is like the Ed McMahon or like the Andy Richter of the show, obviously.
Yeah.
So who is Bum? He's like the
Max Weinberg. I'm like the
there you
band
go. Hey, Max Weinberg's awesome. Wonderful.
Yeah. Or no, if we were to do this like David Letterman style, you almost I would have to say combination David Letterman and Carson.
Wait, who is that?
Yeah, but we were talking about hierarchy.
I know. I'm trying to think this through.
I was thinking
Max Weinberg.
Like Guillermo.
Yeah, Joe is the host. And then you got Bum as Ed McMahon.
No. Mark is Ed McMahon.
Mark is the one that has no choice but going to operas and stuff and whatnot. So he would be the Doc Severinsen.
Now we got the chairman saying Bum is the show. Like Bum's, and he's right.
I think the chairman has a little bias, to be fair.
and look at what Vega says. Vega has a more accurate assessment here. He says, "I'm the mole. I'm the malt liquor spy."
Yeah.
In the MLBC.
Again, FBI, CIA kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're keeping tabs and you're reviewing old videos and
it's probably more like Saturday Night Live than an actual night show. You got like your core feature players, and a few of us come in on side acts here and there.
I'll agree with that, Rod.
Bum is like the news desk that comes in at midnight.
Guest host.
To me,
no. Bum would be Dennis Miller on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he did the news desk.
He'd be the news desk. Yep.
But let's not make him Dennis Miller though. Let's make someone better. How about a Norm Macdonald? That's better.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald.
It's the absolute beauty of it because, like, a lot of people can take or leave me. It doesn't matter, right? And they tune in for Bum. They tune in for the Malt Liquor Report. They tune in to see Mark. They tune in for Earth.
They say, hopefully Patrick will be on. God damn it, maybe.
I mean, you never know. You honestly never know. Like
every week, disappointment.
Think of your favorite.
Nobody tunes in for me.
Think of your favorite.
I'm just a feature player, like those people at the end of the Saturday Night Live thing when they're announcing people. And they'll appear. And it's like, oh yeah, Rod's there.
What your favorite show, right? And each one of us might have our own. Like I'm a big Seinfeld nut. I like Frasier as well. Like we have our favorite characters from these different shows, right? For different reasons. And we're no different. Each one of us on here is nothing but another character on another show that people love to watch. Like, and it's fun. That's what keeps it to me interesting. I would love to know. That would be one of the things that would be incredible to know is how many people have been on here 3 or more shows. Like,
man.
Get it together, Bum. Come on.
Now, Rod, you're right. You're a featured player on this show, but keep in mind you have your own show. So you were like Belushi and Aykroyd when they were hitting big in the movies and they were still doing Saturday Night Live.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. This is perfect. We've got Mark has a better sport code, right? And then the chairman chimes in, if Joe D died in a truck wreck, I would
celebrate.
Malt liquor. The only reason we tune in, Joe D.
Speaking of a truck wreck, did you see the Modelo truck that overturned in Texas?
No.
It spilled all the Modelo beer out there.
No.
Yeah.
That it's funny. Yeah, I would. Do you happen to have a few names, Bum? Maybe 2 or 3.
You know what? I was recently watching, and the one guy's name, I cannot remember the name of it. He was on about 3 weeks in a row, about 3-4 years ago. And, geez, I can't remember his name. But as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh, yeah, that dude.
Oh, okay. So what region, maybe? Give us a region.
I can't remember.
Okay.
I'll just say this. It was obvious from his nickname, and I can't remember what his on-screen name was, but it was obvious from his name that he was a hardcore atheist. And do you remember who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I remember something about that. I remember
Godless in America or something like that. It made it pretty obvious that.
Yeah,
I remember having a guy out there, and we wouldn't really talk about it, but he would.
Right.
And that's the thing about it. Like, even our friend that jumps in occasionally recently from, I don't know, where is he? Somewhere across the pond.
Craig over in Kent.
No.
Oh, okay.
Tony Bourdain. Oh,
yeah, he looks like Anthony Bourdain. Exactly.
I got it. Positively Godless was his name.
Positively Godless. I remember that guy. Yes.
Yeah.
My memory too, it works like that. Like I may even just forget, and then the minute I see you, boom, I'll remember everything that we talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the way my head kind of works. Like a lot like my mother. My mother operated a beauty salon for 30 some years, and so she had a lot of clients like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of boom. And she would literally, the minute some people left, she would forget. Like, you've all seen my mom about that. She would forget a lot of people. If you were to ask her, she'd be like, "Oh, what are we talking about?" And then the minute they showed up, and my mom's name is Kunz. Hey, Kunz, and they'd call her Kunz for short. And, oh, how you doing? Hey, how was your this and that? And I remember you said you were this and that. And I work the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I may forget. I may not be able to remember your name right now. The minute you show up, I'm like, hey, yeah, Jerry, how you doing, man? What's going on? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, how was your family? I remember you doing this. And I operate the same way. That's the way my head works.
Okay. I did find another name here. This is going to kind of turn into a quiz. Mark and Joe, do you remember the guy from Romania that came on the one time?
Yeah.
And he found endless entertainment in the fact, Joe, that you were using the slang of calling guys cats. When you said, yeah, I know this other cat. And he was endlessly entertained by the fact that you were calling people cats.
I do remember that. Absolutely.
I forget his name, but I do remember that. Yeah.
You remember?
I remember that.
His name was
Rui?
Cyprian. Ciprian.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember, and we had a pretty good discussion about beer.
Yeah.
In his area, actually, and like Budweiser.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
Yeah, pretty cool cat. The one that stands out that I wish would jump in again is our friend from North Dakota. That flew the gliders and stuff.
Oh yeah, he was a guy in Montana. I think. He
Montana, yeah,
and flew the ultralights.
Yeah,
school bus driver and flew the ultralights. Yeah.
Only way. The poor guy lives so far away from everything. The
Home
only
brewer.
way he drink beer is he brewed beer. That was like the best way for him to get beer. And he would reach out to craft breweries, and they would send him kits, and he would brew. And that's I mean, it is so. When you think about 500, it is so cool to meet all these different people from all different parts of the world. And the one thing, you know what, man, if we were to start talking politics, we would hate each other, right? But the one thing we all have in common is this glass right here of beer. right? We can all agree on a glass of beer. It is, you know, they have stopped wars over centuries. Stopped wars, had pints of ale together, and then the next day killed each other. I mean, that's the way it works, right? Like, it's just, we can all get together over a pint of beer. That's the beauty of it, man. It's the share of beer, We're all in our common environments, and it's absolutely what I love about this show. It's just absolutely
water and yeast.
It's funny that a fight breaks out about glassware. Drink my glass. I'm not drinking with that guy.
Yeah, stick your pinky in. What are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Because that would be me. Oh, wait a minute. Is your pinky flying out? What is that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But since Tom wasn't here, crack it open. I'm gonna tell you, this is a smooth ass beer.
Really? Bourbon barrel aged.
The bourbon barrel expedition stout.
Hey, one of the things I wanted to get to. Hey, I'm sorry. Did you have something there, Andrew? Did you have something? Or?
No.
I didn't even get to you, brother. I just kind of assumed you weren't drinking something. Are you?
No. I gotta work tonight. I don't have to be to work till 10, so I'm gonna be getting ready to leave here in about a half hour.
Okay.
So I just wanted to get in on the 500 show before I had to go to work tonight. So
well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Andrew.
There's something I would like to get to, and that came out in the last week, and this is pretty awesome. It's the official from the Brewers Association top 50 craft brewing companies in America. How about that list?
Anheuser-Busch, are they at the top of the list?
Anheuser-Busch is at the top, baby. That's it. Yes, top brewer in the country, Anheuser-Busch. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
There's definitely.
But this was by.
I saw Yingling was number 1.
So yeah, you got Yingling, number 1. Boston. Oh, come on.
What are they based on? Do they base it on barrels? Is that what they're based on?
It was based on barrels sold. Okay. Yep. Shows by sales.
So, Yingling, Boston Beer Company, number 2. Sierra Nevada, number 3. New Belgium, number 4, and Duval.
Duval's as American top brewery.
That's why you gotta love these lists.
Well, since
they bought some of the American craft, right, or so, or they're part. Are they craft brewery?
No, they
own Omegang. So
Omegang is part of them. Boulevard Brewing, I think, is part of them now.
Yeah, they are.
They're buying all the Belgian craft breweries.
So, what about the top 5? Anybody want to contest? Anybody want to discuss the top 5?
Well, you got to look at it by sales. So Yingling crushes it as sales. It's not by taste.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you, other half blows Yingling away.
Well, sure, okay, but
anybody on that list blows Yingling.
Well, anyway, there you go. Right.
Yeah, I drank Yingling in college.
Yeah, kind of, we're kind of familiar with the photography community. I mean, look, just as long as I can get someone to buy my photography, I don't care what my rating is. Someone's giving me money, and to me, that money is king in our society, my friends. I'm sorry, but if Yingling is selling more, then they're number 1. That's the way it works, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting.
I know quite a bit about craft beer, and there's some in the top 10 I've never even heard of.
Yeah,
who's Anarchy?
Yeah, Cambrinus out of San Antonio, Berkeley, and Portland.
Never heard of them.
Here's Val's number 7 right here. Number 7.
Yep. Val's we've heard of. Canarchy. I've heard of Canarchy.
I've heard of Canarchy. Yeah.
I've heard of Canarchy. Stone's a little company I've heard of. Deschutes is a little company I've heard of.
Yeah, Deschutes does good stuff.
Yeah.
Arsenal is another company I've heard of. Actually, I have heard of them. Brooklyn Brewery is a little company. Dogfish Head. I am surprised Dogfish Head is this far down the list.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, distribution plays into it too, so they're not getting distributed everywhere.
Yeah, but they're only half by Heineken now, though.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Brewery and Dogfish Head. I mean,
Who's on half by Heineken?
Their distribution is.
No, not for them, because they wouldn't. The Craft Brew Association wouldn't recognize them if they were half owned. That's why Lagunitas isn't listed, because they're Heineken Europe.
They're not half owned by, but it's something with the distribution channels is by Heineken.
This Sweetwater is number 14 on the list. They're in the top.
Yeah. Yep. They've expanded quite a bit.
I'm surprised New Glarus is that big. It's number 15.
What is this? Minhas?
Oh my God, they are terrible too. But they get a great Trader Joe discount, so they're in all the Trader Joe's.
They're a contract brewer. Yeah, they're a contract brewer.
I've actually heard of Matt Brewing out of Utica there.
Yeah, that's FX. That's Saranac, Joe.
Okay.
Saranac Brewing, yeah.
Harpoon Brewing, Alaskan Brewing. I'm surprised Alaskan. Great Lakes Brewing.
Huge.
I love Great Lakes.
One Stevens Point, Odell.
Stevens Point's that big? What?
Summit Brewing. You've got August Shell.
August Shell.
They've been around forever.
Yep.
Summit just beat August Shell for Minnesota's #1 selling beer in the state.
Look at this. We've got Trogs, 27. Rheingeist.
Yeah, Rheingeist is right here on that.
Cincinnati, yeah.
28. You've got Shipyard, 29. 30 is Allagash.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing to what you're selling there. Like, for instance, like I'm here where Rheingeist is. I guarantee you run a poll around the breweries in Cincinnati, Rheingeist may not finish as a top favorite brewery of Cincinnati. They have such huge distribution; they're getting in other states.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these, I have a feeling that wherever they're at, they're kind of like people are buying so much of that brewery wherever they're at that like it's putting them to the, so they're not getting, maybe outside of their direct area they're not selling as much, but in their area, dear God, they sell so much that, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe even in the opposite, maybe in their direct area they're not selling as much, and outside their area there's a culture over them, and so they're selling so much, you know what I'm saying? So some of these things are kind of interesting the way they work, because I'm seeing some names on this list that are and where they're ranked that are really blowing my mind. So
it's all about the dollars.
It's all about it really, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the bottom line.
Long Trail makes good beers. I'm surprised they're higher.
Number 50.
Number 31, you got Narragansett. 32. 33. Surly is 34. I mean, what is that? Nixie? How do you say? Nikonsi. Thank you.
Nikonsi.
35. Rogue. 36. Rogue?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That is kind of stale lately, though.
How is Three Floyds 39? Like, I never see Three Floyds.
You got Gordon Bursch. I'm kind of surprised Gordon Bursch is that low. I don't necessarily like Gordon Bursch, but boy, they have these big, predominant breweries in the places where they're at. And
they're in like every airport too.
Yeah, they're in airports. You know what I'm saying? Brew pubs in all the airports. Yeah.
And they're like in really, like, there's a couple of them out here. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Revolution Brewing, Three Floyds, 39. Carl Strauss. Doesn't that sound like they should just name it Levi's?
I thought it was a place to buy suits.
It's 41. What is that? United? Unita?
It's Utah. It's Utah.
That's the one in Utah, right? That's the brewery conglomerate out of Utah.
That too, right? You got Massachusetts. Yeah, that too. Full Sail Brewing, 44. I'm surprised Full Sail is that far down. You know why? Because in their area, boy, Full Sail is like, I mean, they have like a cult following, man. Full Sail, they make some good beers. Modern Times, okay.
But then you look at like a Modern Times, and again, they're probably one hurt by distribution.
Yeah,
because everybody seems to love Modern Times, but we can't get them out here.
Oh yeah, no. If you get Modern Times, it's on. Like,
see, I can't believe like a Victory or a Southern Tier didn't make that list.
Yeah. So yeah, Southern Tier surprises me.
Yeah, that's actually shocking.
Yeah.
You know, or even like the Red Hooks of the world, like Maui Brew.
Well, Red Hook isn't a craft beer.
Okay,
but it's more than like a Yingling.
Yeah.
Well, no, not by the Brewers Association because of the way it's set up. They're owned by somebody that they don't count them as a craft beer.
How about Firestone Walker? I'm surprised they're not.
Yeah, I'm surprised Firestone.
You've got top 50 overall brewing companies. So you've got AB, right? AB's going to be up there.
That makes sense.
Miller. How do you say that? Come on, help me.
Which one? Constellation. Yeah, Constellation.
Heineken, Pabst, Yingling. Some of this stuff is starting to make sense.
There's Sierra Nevada.
Iago is Guinness.
Yeah.
Iago is Guinness. Okay, FIFCO. Who's that? Rochester. Oh, Rochester. So that's got to be all those contract brews that come out of Rochester, for Christ's sake.
It could be.
And all that stuff, maybe.
Boston Beer Company. That makes sense. That number 9 overall. That makes sense.
That's impressive, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Sierra Nevada. Now this is starting to make sense. Sierra Nevada, New Belgium, Craft Brew Alliance. I remember
Craft Brew Alliance. That's like Red Hook, right?
Is that Red Hook?
That might be Red Hook under them.
I think it is.
Duval. All right. Founders. Okay. Cambrinus.
I don't know that.
Bell's Brewing. All right. Canarchy again. Stone. Canarchy ahead of Stone surprises me a little bit. Deschutes is crawling. Man, I'm telling you, when Deschutes gets out to your area, they brew beer so solidly. You be buying them on a consistent enough basis. You don't even.
I gotta wonder if they probably. I wouldn't surprise me if they're the next brewery to put something on the East Coast, like in North Carolina, Asheville. They would be a good one to put there.
Deschutes is growing at such a nice, steady pace. I'm really happy for them. I really am. Mm-hmm. They brew so many solid beers. Yeah. And even the failures that they've had in the past, they've learned from it, and they've come back strong. You haven't heard too much from some of their big failures since. Like, you haven't heard, like, a lot of big failures like they had with some of their popular beers in the past. Arsenal Brewing, Brooklyn Brewing, Dogfish Head, and now Dogfish Head for like him or love him, boy, he is not afraid to put a beer out there. You gotta admit, he is not afraid. He will put it out there.
Whatever the hell he wants to do.
For better or for worse. Here's another brewery, and thank you, Mark, for introducing me to this brewery. Sweetwater, 23 on the overall list.
Yeah.
The beers I've had from Sweetwater, fantastic.
Solid. Yeah, they're very solid brewery. Very good.
Mean Hoss Craft Brewery out of Monroe, Wisconsin. New Glarus. Matt Brewing Company, another up and
coming. Matt Brewing's from there. Wow.
26. Sapporo. How about that, man?
Yeah.
Sapporo, USA. Boom. Harpoon. Alaskan Brewing is 26. Now, see this? 29th overall, I'm sorry. That makes some sense. So now these numbers are making more sense. Great Lakes, number 30 overall. Abita. You know what? Abita aren't they at 31? Aren't they that sneaky brewery? They make they're not going to make the best beer you've ever had, but they make the best value beer you have.
I don't know. Lagunitas, I think, makes the best value, which I'm surprised they ain't on the list.
Well, think about it. Okay, Abita sells beer. A lot of their bombers are like $5 or less.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be the best thing you've ever had, but they're decent. You know what I'm saying? They're cheap, inexpensive.
Yeah.
Steven,
economical.
they're a Raw J deal. The whole brewery is a Raw J.
I'm gonna view it in basement. I ain't gonna lie.
Last beer from Abita that you spent $10 or more on.
Yeah.
In any of your areas, even I don't care where you're at.
But I am surprised Lagunitas is not in this list up here.
Yeah.
Point, Odell. You've got Summit Brewing. August Shell, 21st Amendment. I'm kind of surprised to see 21st Amendment this high. 36.
Lagunitas probably fell under Heineken.
Well, no, but this is everybody overall.
This is
but Heineken owns them.
Right, but they can still be on the list. Like Anheuser-Busch is on the list up there. They can be on
but
this.
You don't see like Blue Moon on the list, and they're owned by Coors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're under Miller. They would just be under Miller Coors, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying about Lagunitas.
They're not on there.
Yeah, but Anheuser-Busch is on there.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I was just they're going by overall sales of everybody.
Rheingeist, you got Shipyard Brewing, Allagash, Long Trail.
They're to Vermont. They're good.
Mm-hmm.
Narragansett, Flying Dog. Wow, look at Surly. Look at Surly Brewing, man. Look at that out of Minneapolis. They're making the top 50. Good for you. I can't say that name. I don't know what it is.
Ninkasi.
Yeah, that. Now, this one I have to admit shocks me. Rogue.
That far down, yeah.
46 on the overall. On the other list and on this list, Rogue is way down there. What's happening with Rogue?
But let me ask you guys this: how much do you guys actually buy Rogue still?
That's just it, right? Like you have to think about. And the thing about it is, even when you do buy Rogue, and it sucks, man, because Rogue has reached out to me and this and that.
Joe needs help. They need help on Share a Beer Show, Joe. They need you.
Wow. I mean, 36 on the and even on the other list. I mean, what's happening? Let's talk about that. What is happening with Rogue?
No, another one I want to know about is Shiner or Spotzel Brewing. Were they on the list?
Yeah.
Spetzel wasn't on there either.
They must be owned by somebody. Aren't they owned by Pabst?
No, not Spotzel.
No.
I thought they were.
I mean, if they were, they still. I mean, I don't know how. I haven't bought a Shiner beer in a long time now, so I don't even know.
I haven't bought one in a while either.
Me neither.
I was just thinking about that even today. I was in the beer store and I was looking at some of their beers. I was like, but you know what, man? When you're in Texas, it's on, son, and they're one of the biggest states, at least in the 48.
And it's not a bad beer either from them. They make good beer.
Boom.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that you see, and here I go again with that Louisiana Brewing Company. But there you go, Abita. Like, they just they're the same breed. Like, aren't they doing the same thing basically? Making just slightly better session beers?
Yeah. Well, like February, they had the flagship February because people were falling away from loyalties to some of these other older beer companies. So maybe they're feeling a bite of that. Like, people just aren't going to them because there's so much new stuff out there.
Yeah, but what's going on with Rogue? Okay, when was the last time any of you guys bought Rogue?
I haven't bought
I had a 2013 Rogue earlier on the show.
It's been a while.
6 years ago.
There you go, right?
I bought one about 4 or 5 months ago.
A couple times a year.
But I got a Rod J deal, so I don't think it counts.
I mean, you really have to think about it.
But I like Rogue. Like my collection, I have 2 bottles. I only kept 2 beer bottles. One is the Rogue XS Dead Guy Ale, and the other is the Rogue Moriamato. They made good beers. Just I feel like they almost had time catch up to them with the other breweries. It's kind of like Stone. Stone has gotten kind of stagnant on a lot of their stuff. They're reinventing themselves at Stone. Rogue probably needs to do the same thing.
Rogue was one of the greatest breweries out there if you were drinking beer in 1996.
Yeah,
I mean, it isn't it funny how like they're kind of like the Microsoft, isn't it? Like what's going on with you guys, man? You need to do something, make a phone, do something, right?
Yeah. AOL, you need to get off this dial up and get with everybody else.
You're AOL, man. Like, come on, quit handing out the free disc and. Nobody has disc.
I remember the free disc. That's funny.
56K in it up.
Yeah. No, I mean, come on, man.
Your area has recent upgrade.
that's what I love about these lists. It forces us to. It's my argument with Jehovah's Witness, right? Like, come on, man. I mean, the holidays force us to, Easter's coming up, force us to look at what it's all about, right? Like, let's not hate on it. Let's not celebrate it. Come on. I mean, it lists like this kind of do the same thing essentially. Like, they make us look at least have a discussion about who we think is better, or hey, why is this person ranked why is this company ranked where they're at?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. And to me, that's Rogue. Like, to me, my whole takeaway from this list is Rogue. Like, wow. Like, Rogue is one of the big boys. You know?
Yeah. With that list, it's all black and white because it's by sales. So it's kind of like, why are we losing sales? Why are we losing market?
And that's the bottom line, right? Because this is black and white, Rod. So it's like, we can debate it all we want on our preference and stuff, but the bottom line is Rogue ain't making dollar. You know what I'm saying? And when you're not making dollar, now funny things happen, right? Because Rogue has also been, I think, one of those companies that has been like, we're not gonna sell out. We're not gonna sell out. Boy, you start losing dollar, right?
That Pac-Man yeast can only go so far.
Start losing dollar. The next thing you know, you hear about a handshake that happened, and they got 50% of y'all. You know,
but on the other hand, someone's in the boardroom like, you know what? 36 out of 7,000, we're doing okay.
Right. So you know,
they might just be perfectly happy with what they have, and you know.
I mean, they're like the New York Mets in baseball. They're happy. They're in the league. They're okay. They're not trying to win nothing right now.
You know what?
No offense to the Mets fans out there.
Right? Poor guys. Right? You look at those beers. I just looked at a bunch of Rogue. Just looked at a bunch of Spotzel Brewing. Didn't buy either one.
Why didn't you buy either one? What was in your mind? What were you thinking?
You know, my thing is, like, I've had that. All right, I want something new, something fresh. I'm spending a lot of money. Those beers have also come up in price, just like the rest of them. They're not cheaper. You're not giving me a value. I mean, that's why I will occasionally buy, at least occasionally, an Abita. You know, I'll at least occasionally reach for an Abita because it's a value pick. It's like, hey, yeah, you know, all these other bombers are $10, Abita's $5 or $6 or $7. Boom. Yeah, why not? I want a beer.
Rogue bombers are that way too. Like the Shakespeare Stout is normally under $5 a bomber.
Hazelutely Chalk-Tagulus was like $7.
Yep. Their Yellow Snow IPA is actually pretty good. That's not too bad. That's $5.
Yeah, but they don't do something.
I still haven't bought a Rogue.
That's just it. Yeah. It's the bottom line. Like, you know, we're what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, let me ask you, Earth. When you're buying beer, what's your mindset? Like, I've got $100 to spend on beer. Where's your mind at when you're buying beer?
I'm looking at unique, like adjuncts and flavors. Something that, if there's a bunch of ingredients they're putting in it and it sounds like it'll be good together. Price doesn't matter to me. I mean, we have 750s over here that are $52 for a bottle. So, and I spend $35 on 500 milliliter bottles fairly often. So that doesn't bother me. I'm not saying I'm rich, but
baller.
Hey, baller.
I mean, when you're drinking the barrel aged stuff, you got to fork out the money. So
yeah.
Hey, I also pay.
I mean, $20 for something that's barrel aged, that's like minimum.
Yeah,
I can't see it for any less than that.
Yeah. So I mean, you're going out shopping. You're looking for something unique. I mean, that's really what you're looking for. Something that's new.
I want something that I think that's gonna be really good, and price isn't an equation for me.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Ruben, what about you, brother? What you've got $100, $125, $150 to spend. Hard-earned cash. What's in your mindset, man? Are you looking for the same sort of thing, original, something you haven't had? I'm spending a lot of money anyway. What's in your mindset?
That's a good question. I generally look for specific breweries more than adjuncts or what I think to be an interesting style. If there's like right now in Pennsylvania, a big one that's coming up is Nitro, and their whole like scheme is not brew pub focused, but sending out really good beers and distribution. So you can get a killer New England IPA for $14-15 a 4-pack. You know, so I do factor price in, but I want to know what's like cool and relevant, and not necessarily just like a whale in the market.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Tom? You buy a lot of new kind of really super craft beers, smaller breweries. What's in your mindset? What gets you down there to stand in line or get you motivated to do what you do to buy beer?
Well, I have in mind, like, I think everyone has a couple liquor stores in the area. You're like, hey, I'm going to go to this, and this. Those are the areas that I like to go to. And then you got to keep in mind the breweries. You'd rather go to a brewery and get the beer. Matters what they have. But if I'm walking into a liquor store, I'm getting something. How can I say this? I'm always going to buy at least my go-to. So when I can have a go-to all the time, and then go for maybe the big dogs. I mean, I like Ruben does. I do look at the price. Price does matter to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
beers aren't worth their value.
Money's the bottom line.
And it's when when you're spending over $25 per bottle, that's ridiculous in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pouring a $27 bottle right now. You're witnessing the last of it right here.
The other big thing I keep in mind, though, too, is am I going to share this with other people?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I will spend more money on a beer that I'm going to share with 3-4 of my buddies. You know, that's totally worth it to me.
Now, how many of you guys? Because this is. Thank you for bringing that up, Ruben. Because God, I just love this show. I love this guys. Because I'm not in a position to share beers with people. I wish I was, but I'm not. So that's not a factor for me. I bought this beer and I knew I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna share this beer with 3 people, me, myself, and I. That's what's gonna happen. So I love the input. I love that when you buy a particular bottle, it's possible you can share that with some friends. Doesn't that's adding to your wanting to buy a beer, right?
Yeah. Actually, whenever I open up like the Bourbon County, the 2013, there's like 4 guys I drink beer with normally, and I apologize to them that I drank it by myself. And I bought it before I even knew these people, 5-6 years ago. But now it's just like a part of me. I have a whole closet full of beer that I don't even consider drinking by myself because it was a special occasion tonight. I popped it open.
What about you, man? What's your process, and do you even have that? When I buy a beer, there's a possibility I'm going to share it with anybody else. That even factor in.
Who, Joe? Me? Who was it?
Yes, you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Exactly, Joe. And I'll give you a perfect example. A couple of months ago, when I was in Elwood City, PA, and I found that case of burger beer from Cincinnati for $10 a case. Yeah. I said, when I meet up with Mark, Mark's going to get a couple of these cans of burgers when I meet up with him, whether he wants them or not.
Nice.
I know what I'm getting in 2 weeks. How about them?
Yeah. But no. Actually, a lot of times, in all seriousness, good stuff. I'll find this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy an extra 4-pack of this because I'm going to give this to this person or split this 4-pack amongst other people. I do that all the time. I have all kinds of factors that you know me, I'm all over the map. I'm a collector. I like to give stuff to people. I like to drink stuff myself. Price plays a role in it. Once in a while, I will splurge for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But all kinds of things factor into my purchasing of things. Even breweries. I'm also a traditionalist. Even anything new from Sam Adams or Sierra Nevada, breweries that I've been drinking for like 25, 30 years, anything they knew that they come out with, I will automatically buy, just to say I've continued to drink everything new from that brewery.
Yep, that's true. I can. Now, I didn't buy this beer with that in purpose. Like, let's say this CBS. But it was an absolute joy once I knew I was going to go to Atlanta and see Mark and Pam again. I was like, I absolutely have to take this beer. I didn't buy that beer, but once I had it, I was like, I have to take this with me.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And it was the best way to have that beer. I was so happy to finally share one of these fantastic beers with somebody. Because other than doing it on Share Beer, where nobody actually gets to sample the damn, you just get to hear me talk about it. It was actually great to actually sample the beer with. So I really envy, like Tom said and like Ruben said, when you actually do get to share that beer with actual people and get their input. It's the same thing that I do. If you guys follow me on Instagram. With all the Oreo cookies that I get and stuff like that, a lot of the times I don't even have a single cookie out of there. I get so much enjoyment out of just hearing what other people like and think about those cookies. That I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's why I buy them. What's your process, Rod? I know you get a lot of deals, but
don't dump your I mean, it's funny because we joke about the deals, and I find deals here and there, but it's not as often as much as a lot of people probably think. But for me, when I buy beer, and I'm like you, Joe. I don't have really anybody I really share it with or anything like that. So usually when I get it myself. But occasionally when we're doing like beer trades with a few of the guys, I'll do that. But usually it's my 3 rules. Like I go local, I go independent, and then I go anything else. So for me, I usually look at the local stuff first, and when I go to a place, how that beer actually may look and how it grabs my attention is what has me look at that beer. And then after that, I go through the process of evaluating if I want to get that. Now, for one thing, I'll say, which Earth knows from watching our shows all the time, if there's no date on it, I don't buy it if there's no date on it. That's something that's come to it, because so many old beers are being put out there now with shelves, and stores are trying to recoup the money they put into them. So I evaluate the beer, but I try to go local and stuff. And I also go by the stature of the brewery. There's certain breweries I don't buy because of certain things they've went through. So it's kind of like I'm not going to buy this brewery regardless. With 7,000 breweries out there, I don't care if I miss 1 or 2 here and there, So there's certain stuff I just don't buy because of how that brewery is committed. And breweries that are overly committed or have done better stuff, I go out of the way to try more of their stuff to actually show support for them. So how their stature is in the craft beer community plays into it as well.
God almighty, that's another great point. With 7,000 to 8,000 breweries in this country, I didn't even think about that. Thank you, Rod. That is like 10 years ago when we started this show, we talked about distribution. Boy, I wish I could get that beer in my area. Man, all you could do is hear about that beer, and that beer, and that beer. Oh, man, you're so damn lucky. And beer trades were rare. Remember this, guys? They were rare. And, oh, my God, I wish man, and all you did was hear about these beers. And nowadays, it happens. If you want to trade with somebody, you can trade, but chances are there's an online store. There's some way to get that beer to you. And great point with so many breweries. And even in the areas where even 5 years ago, you didn't have a brewery in your area. A lot of us have multiple breweries in our immediate local areas nowadays that you absolutely love and you're passionate about. And so it's kind of no wonder. What do you think, Mark, about what's going into your selection? Is all of that weighing in as well? I know you get to have beers and you have your best friend in the whole world you can enjoy them with. Is that any sort of factor? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely part of it. I mean, if there's a beer that we're looking for, I will get a 4-pack. If or if Pam wants one, we'll get that. But yeah, my thing is there are so many breweries now. I mean, here just in Atlanta, I mean, there's 50, 60 breweries. And 10 years ago, I used to obsess a little bit about, boy, I wish I could get that brewery from that part of the country. I don't worry about it so much anymore because there's always good beer showing up locally from local breweries, regional breweries. And I'll get those other ones when I'm in the area. If I'm traveling somewhere, like this summer we're going to go up to Chicago again. So I'll probably try to pick up some stuff up there, or go out to Colorado. I'll try to taste some stuff there. But other than that, if it shows up down here, there's no shortage of good beer, and I try to budget, but even if I can want a new beer. It seems like every month, just staying within a reasonable price range. $2 a 6-pack or something like that. I can find a new beer almost all the time. So there's always something new.
And is it true? Like, if for you, Pat, like, I think it is because we're in the same area. I'm glad you jumped in. It just kind of worked out. But it feels like in our local area, if you really wanted to, and I think it's true for everybody else as well in their local areas. Like in your particular local area, wherever you're at, you can almost get beer cheaper. Like, if you were willing to, you could just get beer in a growler or a crowler cheaper than you could on the shelf from any of the beers that distribute. Period. And solid, really good craft beer. What do you think, Pat?
Yeah, I used to do like the whole all that a little bit, like with trading and stuff, and then I just realized like it's just not worth it. I mean, there's so much local stuff now that's so good, and necessarily local, but stuff you can just pick up wherever. And then, like you said, there's there's growler shops like there's a super hype brewery out of California, Bottle Logic, like a bunch of barrel aged imperial stouts type stuff that people just go crazy trying to get, and we've actually started getting their stuff a little bit out here at really specialty stuff, and like their shop or a bottle shop that has growler station that you can get. I saw recently you get like 2 32-ounce crowlers for like $15. Wow. So like if you just know like where to find it, and they're like 4 point whatever on Untappd, like good stuff, cheap. And then there's a lot of local stuff that people just they get into the hype. Like I know one beer that I think maybe turned you on to was that like the Husk Coffee Kolsch.
Oh, I love
like
that beer.
some beer, like super good and like very unique, delicious, and cheap, and like at gas stations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gas stations. It's amazing what's happening at gas stations these days, isn't it?
Well, in Arizona, there's a lot of growler stations.
You can one cooler get a Colt 45, the next cooler get a Bourbon County Stout, and you're set.
Arizona has some of the most relaxed like growler laws I think in the country. So there's growler stations all over the place and gas stations here where you can bring in, doesn't matter what it is, they'll fill it kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I could
you
say
can probably
here,
bring in like a milk bottle and
dude, honestly, the stuff that's being said about me in the chat right now is hilarious.
You said milk bottle though. When I lived in Alabama,
the commission
there was growlers everywhere, and they had little 32-ounce milk jugs that you would fill up with growlers.
Yeah, we have those too. I know in some states, like for a little while, I think maybe even California, it was like if your growler had to be branded with the brewery that was filling it and all that kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
which is just absurd. But
yeah, here in Cincinnati, they'll take any growler now to fill it. Yeah,
but I love egg salad at a gas station. What's wrong with egg salad?
But you know what? I was going to say, Joe, Mark hit on something pretty interesting, and then what your guys' thoughts were. Like, because you guys seem to, I know from like Joe did the beer hall today, I saw the stuff that Joe bought, and like Mark mentioned, like you buying the 4-packs here and there, dependent. Like, but do all you guys usually buy like a 4-pack or a 6-pack? Because like for me, the spots I go to, it's almost like buying like if you were like in the UK or whatever, where you're going to individual bottles are being sold. So I'm not buying as many of the 4-packs and stuff.
Right. I will usually buy a 4-pack or a 6-pack. A bottle every once in a while, but most of the time I figure it's probably going to be pretty good. I'm going to buy. I'll buy a 4-pack, and if I don't like it, Pam will like it, or vice versa.
I think
I
I'm
buy
like
4-packs, 6-packs, and singles.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 70% of the time singles, but like Tombstone stuff like that I know is going to be good, I'll get like a 4 or 6 if I know I'm going to like it. Then, but otherwise,
I can almost never find singles.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I would think it might depend on where you're. Because like here, in some of our places, I had just done a video like at Jungle Gym. They have all individuals you can try stuff, but you still might buy some of the 4 or 6 if you really like something. But if you go like to a Trader Joe's, you can get anything individual, and they don't do an upcharge on it, which is nice as well. So
yeah, well, like my favorite
stuff.
My favorite beer, like the prices are maybe like 10% higher for singles, and then they actually do. If you make a 6-pack, they give you $2 off.
Oh, okay.
So like you can do like a mixed 6 that's actually cheaper than.
Now, Pat, allow me to poke in a little bit here because it looks like you're behind a giant white screen, and what's going on behind you there, pal?
I'm actually outside.
Okay.
That's the sky.
So that's just the sky. Okay. All right. Oh, okay, now I see the tree. All right.
That's how hot it is in Arizona right now. It's white sky.
It's the sun.
Because we're not going outside in Kentucky or Ohio.
The high was 80 degrees today, so just saying. You know,
it's actually like incredible outside right now.
Dude, I can't tell you how effing nice it is here.
Why aren't you in your backyard? You got a nice backyard. Go out there. I've seen your backyard. It's beautiful.
Pat's been here a few times, man. He's been here.
Smoke a cigar, drink a beer. Yeah.
One of these days I will have to do. Well, I've actually streamed from my backyard.
Yeah. Now I want you to go out there July 28th.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
High noon, be outside.
More like May 1st.
Yeah, no, it actually in about another 2 weeks, there is no getting me outside anymore. No, that ain't happening.
How hot will it be in like another 2 weeks?
It's already 80. Just to give you an idea. No, that ain't happening.
No, 2 weeks will still be.
Yeah, 2.
It's a shame the AC has to get turned on.
Dude, I've already, not in the house, but in the car, I've already been, in my big truck while I'm driving around, I've already been running my AC.
Dude, I've had AC in the house already.
By the way,
do you guys have to like ration like during the summer, like how much you want to turn your AC and stuff on? Because I mean, the bill must be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what? It is Earth's in the same sort of climate. Just to give you an idea.
Until I get solar, I got to ration it.
It is not, we live in the land of $500 to $600 a month electric bills.
Oh,
that's no joke.
That's the way it works out here. So
you know what's funny though? For 1 second before you go on, Joe, Earth's willing to ration the air, but on the beer, he spares no expense.
Oh no! If I see something I like and whatever it is, I'm gonna get it. I don't cheap out on that.
Like, honey, it's only 98 in here, but I got myself a damn good barrel aged stout.
Got me a bourbon barrel aged 20% beer.
Spare no expense.
I'll be sweating, but
spare no expense. Right?
On the other hand, we have like $30 gas bills, so
yeah.
Now I took the rest of my CBS, okay, which was this much in the glass, and of course, baby, I put some of the Syntax in there, baby. I kind of mixed them, and we'll see what we get here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you. That's a good thing. I'm all about mixing your own
peanut butter and maple.
Maple
Canadian Bounty.
Oh,
that's like taking syrup and pouring over your peanut butter jelly sandwich.
That's like taking Pam Grier in her heyday and oil.
Foxy Brown, not Jackie Brown. Foxy Brown.
Yeah, that's like taking Foxy Brown and oiling her up. That's what I'm saying. You add a little baby oil to that, and yeah, all right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right.
While we're talking about beer, I wanted to show this one because it only had 4 check-ins on Untappd. Some of you guys know I used to be a monk.
Yep.
And when I was a monk, I went to Italy, went to Monte Cassino Abbey, which is where St. Benedict started. And I founded monasticism throughout the entire world. And this is a beer that those monks make. So I brought it back with me, and I checked it in on Untappd, Joe. If you look at like my check-in, but it's kind of hard to find, and I don't know how to say it because it's in Italian. But it's like a Pizza Monte Cassino Biro.
That's pretty good.
I'm not even gonna butcher it.
Keep showing it for a second here.
Ooh, that's a good beer. Right?
Yeah.
Hey.
I couldn't take a vow for many reasons, but making good beer might be one of them.
It's pretty cool. I mean, the whole bottle is in Italian, and it says I assume it's goodbye 9/11/19. So I popped it open here tonight.
Yeah, the Italians like that bottle style. That's kind of cool.
It's a cool style.
Yeah, it is. I don't even know how many ounces.
Oh, here it is.
It says 33 centiliters, so I don't know what that is in ounces. I can probably do the calculation.
That's like 11.2 ounces.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
I was gonna say
it's a cool little wine bottle looking thing. You know,
I'm gonna share the screen with everybody here, man.
Mark, did you know that? Did you get the conversion or just know that?
I was just born knowing that.
Well, no, like I knew it was 11 something, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm 95% sure it's 11.2. I don't know. It's close.
Out the mark? Are you kidding me? What is this?
Well, that's what I was wondering. If you actually knew, or like just knew from reference, or you calculated
Look at
it.
this, man. You know what? Even for some rare beer in Italy, for Christ's sake, Untappd still has it. 5 total, 1 in the last 30 days, and that's Reuben, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
We've got a blonde ale from this blah, 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 blah. Okay. No ABV, 6 IBUs.
Yeah,
okay.
Actually, it's 5.9% alcohol by volume.
Okay, 5.9.
Well, Joe, aren't you part Italian? You can't read that to us?
I am part Italian.
That 1%. That 1%.
I translate precisely. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? There you go. That's how it works.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But here's a better look at this is ribbon stuff. And here's a look at some others. Wow, nicely done. Look at this. Great.
Yeah.
Got the
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
11.
Ruben pulled together.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
11.6.
I would say technically 33 centiliters, 11.15.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this. Boom. Kentucky over there.
Yeah.
They do like that bottle. That's kind of weird. It's like an Italian bottle.
Yeah, the Italians
it's
like
a
using
quarter
that
of a
bottle.
wine bottle, but like the same style.
I may
Yeah,
be
it's like
part
heavier on the bottom.
Italian.
It's like a little
Pat has been
kettle.
to Italy plenty of times shooting Italian bars that are pretty expensive. Damn him.
Yeah, I didn't get out to too many beer bars at the time, unfortunately. But
Yeah, this was a monastery, so not even close to a beer bar.
Literally,
like, I wonder what they're doing in there. Oh, they're making good beers. What they're doing in there?
Yeah.
They took a vow of silence, but they make a damn good beer.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm
They
drinking.
test their vocation.
Now Jay Vega says Joe is part fat ass. The chairman says Joe D had a bad week at the gym. He ain't wearing his tank top.
Easy grads.
This is awesome.
I want to know if the chairman's ever been to the gym. That's what I want to know.
No, he knows a guy named Jim.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You know what? I'll have to dig it up, Mark. There's a few videos of the chairman doing some curls on camera.
Working out with the chairman?
With
yeah.
40s?
And
no,
not with
40 out curls?
Not with 40s. That would be that's a good logical guess. But no, he's actually
wow. Uncle Iron.
Wait.
Iron with the chairman.
Lagunitas Super Cluster.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone ever had this.
Yeah, I've had that at the brewery. Pretty nice.
It's
yeah.
Pretty solid beer. It's like you can get it at grocery stores, but it's good.
Yeah. We just got a 6-pack of that. Yeah, Pam just finished one of those up. It's a good beer. Very good beer.
Yeah.
$8.99.
It's actually a fairly big beer. I think it's 8%.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, their undercover was out at this time of year. It might be wrapping up now, but that's when I like getting the
yeah, that used to be my go-to.
Undercover shutdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
See that new one they just released?
Which was based on a true story. If you guys didn't know, they told me that how it actually broke down that way when I was talking to them. Yeah, it was actually pretty funny of a story, but yeah, like they did get shut down.
Yeah, people were smoking pot on their not when.
No, they actually tried to sell to an undercover cop. That was
really. I thought people were in like their.
Well, they always partake in Lagunitas, no surprise, but they were actually being investigated, and one of the guys tried to sell pot to one of the undercover cops investigating them, and they got shut down for a week. Funny where titles come from, right? So
that's the undercover shutdown, right?
Yeah.
They
were like, that did happen. Let's put on the beer.
That was before they sold out bitches.
Yeah, that was only like 50% to Heineken at that point. Heineken in Europe. Yeah. So, which you know what I mean? When I went out to Chicago, I went to the brewery and talked to them last year about it, and they really got a sweet deal out of it. They're not really dealing with the USA portion of it. And they get in all these markets, like they're being put into the Asian markets and stuff over there. Just like they don't want anything with them to deal with. Lagunitas really set more of an assets play on their balance sheet. So
I don't actually really care about any of that except for the founder of the company was like the most outspoken, no one sell out, bunch of bullshit kind of guy. He was like always saying that like these sellouts, they're corporate hacks, whatever, and then. He sold out. So
that's the funny thing. You get
he was like super vocal.
I was arguing.
That's my point with Rogue being where they're at on that list. Is like the minute they talk all this talk, and now your dollar ain't amounting to someone else's dollar, and you're kind of in need for some dollar, and next thing you know, here come the big daddy with all the dollars. Hey, baby, I got a pocket full of ones, man. What's up? You want
island?
You know?
Yeah, but think about this way. Them being under Heineken Europe, even though they're not on the list here, they're being opened up like in Asia and China markets and stuff over there. Think how many people they're going to have their beer going to. They're probably like 370 million.
Well, here everywhere.
Because I think that's just the chart I had was just U.S. sales.
Just U.S., right?
Yeah.
And they're actually brewing the new Newcastle Brown Ale. So Lagunitas took over the brewing of that.
Oh wow!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotta admit, this Lagunitas, this hop water, dude, I'll be buying this some more.
Well, they're barrel aged imperial stouts, like the willetized imperial stout. They had like 6 packs of that. They were like $12, and it was as good as Bourbon County.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
I got that in the basement too.
Here's a controversy if I've ever heard one. Jay Vega says the chairman is the best dancer in history.
Video or didn't happen.
How many beers down was that?
He's a stupid
240.
Now that goes both ways, right, Earth? Because how many beers down was Jay Vega when he watched that, and how many beers down was the chairman when he did that? So
exactly.
Boom.
Well, he might have a point now that Michael Jackson is canceled. He's out of the running. So
Yeah, he's definitely canceled. Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
Whoa,
Big guns.
big guns. Look at that. Is that correct? It is. Yeah.
Look at that. $12.99 for 1.75 liters of the finest American.
Is that right? That's
yeah.
Hello, Costco.
Look at that. Mark is proving who says there ain't nothing big and white.
I don't know. I think that's blueprint.
Still can't jump though. Still can't jump.
Sounds like a Roger deal.
Thank you. Yes. Yes.
You don't need to one that's big.
Yeah. Thank you, God. You can't jump. Neither can I, but
I live up to the urban legend. I can't jump either.
That's great. Gotta love it. Man, I tell you guys, I honestly, you know what, man, from the bottom of my heart, man, honestly love you guys, man. I love this show. I love all the input. I love everything that's been happening in the chat. Dear God, I can't even keep up with it all. It is incredible, man. The stuff that, you know, and thank you to YouTube. Thank you to Google for all the stuff that they've implemented over the years. It's just enhanced everything that goes into this show. Absolutely.
That's all good and fine, but a check would be nice. I mean, I think that would be.
The what?
Yeah, Google could, that's all fine, but if Google could send us a check.
Yeah, exactly. Boom. The bottom line is, what happened to my check? I used to get a check every month. Hello.
Yeah.
I got.
So are you monetized still, or?
They reinstated my monetization, but without the money.
You got the position without the monet.
Yeah. So I'm feeling the same pain that the rest of my upper management is. There's a lot of zeros.
Joe, you're monetized again in about 10 years from now. You're going to find out you owe them about $5,000.
Yeah. What's up? That's what's up. I'm going to find out I owe them money. That's what's happening. Yeah. That's what's happening. Yeah. It's but I'm telling you, man, I absolutely love what it's a blessing, man. That's the only way I can describe it. It's a blessing, man. I mean, I know you guys don't think of yourselves that way, but it's true, man. People tune in for the different characters that are on the show, man. All you guys are a different character, man, and you add to the.
You're right, Joe.
My mama said I'm special.
I do think of myself as a blessing, Joe.
Hey, you got none of you guys can tell me your mamas have never called you a character.
Yeah.
They call him. My mom called him many a thing, but yeah, probably character was probably in there,
but never a character.
It was probably after the other words.
If you were to break out your thesaurus, some of those words your mama called you would break down to character.
Yeah. So that's the
So Joe, I have to take off.
Okay, Pat.
For the night, but
hey, Pat, man.
Always a pleasure, Patrick.
We'll see you again, Patrick.
Thanks, brother. I've been looking.
And hope sometime.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, hopefully you can get together for a photo shoot or something.
Absolutely, man. You know the deal, man. You just holler, man.
Yeah. I'll text you.
All right, brother.
All right.
Peace out, man.
Thanks everyone. Take care.
Yeah.
Later.
Brother.
Absolutely, man. That is a damn good friend of mine. Patrick, man. Y'all are good friends, man. Yeah, I consider all you guys good friends of mine. Pat is absolutely no exception. Me and him have met up several times. I mean, several times, and had the opportunity to work together with our photography. Pat is an incredible photographer, man. For him to jump in on the show like this, guys, have a world class, and I am not trying to make light of that at all. We can say, the guys in the chat can say whatever they want. Pat, you name the automotive magazine out there, period, guys, and he's been on the cover multiple times, not just once, not twice, multiple times. You probably don't even know you've looked at Patrick's photography, man. Like, that guy is amazing. He's world class.
And I'm sure he's photographed many Corvettes.
Many a Corvette.
You know what? Probably many Corvettes, but not as many as you would think. Probably not Corvettes. Yeah, not Corvettes. Ferraris. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I have to think. That would be a great question to ask him. How many Corvettes he's actually?
Yeah, there's probably a few, but most of them are probably from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah,
original. You know,
He's probably done like the cigar ones, I'd imagine.
They're going to be.
Got to be a 1. See, that's the difference, Joe. Our checks have just 0 with a bunch of zeros. The cars he photographs have like a 1 or a 1-1 with a bunch of zeros after.
Yeah. Yeah. They actually have a substantial number in front.
Yeah, like a real number.
Yeah, a real number.
A minuscule number and a bunch of zeros.
Something other than the shape of me. I try to make your checks look like me, and I'm sorry for that.
so they're round and they bounce.
If I would,
they look like milk duds, right?
Yeah, they look like more milk dud shape, and that's not working out so well for the finances. Yeah.
So you're saying his checks actually have numbers before the decimal point?
Exactly. Real number. A number. Even a number helps. Exactly.
Whole numbers?
Whole number. A whole number. Yes.
Yep.
I was going to ask you, Joe, earlier.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was watching the Gatorade commercial on, because you're a big Taco Bell fan now.
Well,
have you done the rattlesnake fries yet?
No, I keep hearing about rattlesnake fries. What's up with the rattlesnake fries?
They're pretty popular for a limited time. I know you were big on the Nitro fries coming back, but rattlesnake fries are a big play right now.
Yeah, what is going on? We're going to look that up right now, because I'm glad you brought that to my attention, because I keep hearing about rattlesnake fries. I'm going to share the screen with everybody. Everybody can feel what's going on here. Oh, I see what's happening here. Okay. So they're Taco Bell, and I might thank you, Rod, because I might have to go get some.
This is where Tom disappears for 30 minutes.
That's what I'm thinking, Tom. That'd be great for Tom.
Actually, we're not seeing Tom. This is a pre-recorded Tom.
I had my disappearing moment already.
Now he's like, damn it, I should have went to Taco Bell.
So you've got, it looks like from the picture, it looks like we've got, okay, what's included? Steak, jalapenos, nacho cheese sauce, which is effing legendary, creamy jalapeno sauce. That's the difference. Now you
that's the base model. Yeah.
Here is the upgrades. Make it supreme. So you can go fresco, guacamole, reduced fat sour cream, spicy ranch. The add-ons would be three cheese blend. Look at all these add-ons you can do. Sauces.
Like ordering a pizza.
Look at this.
Sounds like the chairman's entree.
Yeah.
I think the chairman needs to get on this, man.
I think he needs to do a video, three different varieties of those with a 40.
Oh, immediately the chairman chimes in, F you, werewolf. Now we see that the rattlesnake fries are only $2.99. 450 calories. Can you afford that? We can customize them. So let's say I want guacamole on mine. What else would you say? What else would you say? 3 cheese blend. I'm gonna want more cheese.
Yeah.
And then more cheese. Chicken.
Chicken and steak.
Steak and chicken.
Seasoned beef. I might want some more beef.
Get some potatoes in there. Put some little bit of carb back.
Potatoes on there. Red stripes. What are red stripes? What is that?
Red strips.
Strips. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know what food red is.
Add it.
Maybe red pepper.
Here's some sauce. So we got red sauce, avocado ranch sauce. That sounds like some Tom Brady drinks. Chipotle sauce, Mexican pizza sauce.
Oh, wow.
What's up with that? Pico de gallo. I might want some pico de gallo on there though. Make it meatless. That's like, why is that even an option?
That's for the vegetarians out there.
That's like pizza without the pineapple.
I'm up to $5.54. What's up with this? We went from $3 to $5.54.
I see 750 calories. I want 1,000 calorie fry. Come on, let's pump it up.
I mean, come on. What can we do to make this 750?
We want 4 digits.
Can we add?
Put some Fritos on there. You miss the Fritos? Get the Fritos on there and kick it out.
Oh, $8.90. We're up to $8.90.
Hit those Fritos right there.
Fritos. Boom!
Oh, there we go.
And look, the price came down, didn't it? Was it a 640? Wasn't it over 644 before?
We're up to 644.
They start feeling sorry for you, Roger. Like,
they must have said Rod J picked that up.
Oh, there we are, baby. 1,030 calories, 679.
Keep going.
Keep going. We need sour cream on there. That's what it's all. Onions. We need onions.
Oh, they had chicken air shredded chicken.
What about the avocado? Add the avocado ranch stuff on there. We're up to 1,100 calories, $7.59. Well, let's add the Mexican sauce. Look at that. The Mexican pizza sauce. 1,150 calories, $7.89.
You got all this stuff on it. They should give you like complimentary Rolaids with the order.
Alka-Seltzer. Yeah. What would you like to drink with us?
Let's make it Supreme.
Yeah, Supreme it.
809. Re-raise this from $3 to 809.
$11.50.
And $11.50. Boom! Take that.
All right, Chairman. 2 of those in a 40, and I'll
we got to get these up to $11.
And we got to deliver this. That's what's up.
To the chairman. Deliver to the chairman.
Yeah, we got to deliver. Bill it to that guy. Bill it to that guy. Jay Vega says, "Don't F with ranch, blue cheese, or go the F your mother."
So when you get wings, are you blue cheese or ranch?
Blue cheese.
Sounds a little suspect.
Yeah, that's kind of a mix of both, isn't it?
I'm usually blue cheese if it's wings.
That's a pretty serious religion right there. Like, that's like, are you Democrat or Republican?
I mean, if you want some penicillin, yeah.
Like, do you go ranch or blue cheese with your wings?
It's blue cheese automatic. No matter what wing sauce I get, it's always blue cheese.
I don't even know if we're allowed to discuss that. I don't know if that's politically correct or not. Is that politically correct? Is that like asking someone their sex nowadays? Is that
male or female?
Is that a they? No, you can't even refer to him or her.
No. Me too. Me too. I'm just going out on a limb and saying me too right now.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
That's like the hybrid bathroom
question. I'm offended, Rod, that you would ask me.
And now you're triggered and you're outraged, and there's going to be backlash and meltdown.
Thank you. I am feeling melted right now.
Where's my safe space?
Where is my safe space?
Joe feels ostracized right now.
I am ostrich.
I'm an ostrich. Let me be.
I can't fly. Your teeth.
Peacock, let me fly.
What is okay? Now, if you're a ranch and wing guy, is it now? What kind of wing would you pair with ranch? Is it a medium wing? Is it a hot wing? Is it a Chipotle spicy wing. What kind of?
For me, it'd be a none of the above.
Definitely not Chipotle.
Ranch has no place with wings.
Is it a lime chili wing? What kind of wing would you pair with ranch? And what kind of wing would you pair with blue cheese?
Anything goes good with the blue cheese.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, nice little sriracha wing, and you got the blue cheese to cool it down a little bit.
Would it be now if you were getting a honey chipotle lime wing? Would you put that with blue cheese or with ranch?
I'm always blue cheese, so I got no answer.
That's hard to say because I've lived in now 4 states, and the only state with decent wings is Pennsylvania to me. So that's a hard question.
But it depends on where you're getting the wings at.
Now, my wings are pretty much, I always order medium hot wings. And I'm pretty much.
What would Louisiana do?
Yeah, what? No, besides Louisiana, screw Louisiana. What would Buffalo do?
Buffalo might not even put it in sauce. They might be like, you got to take that straight.
Yeah.
They might be offended. You're going to dip them. You're going to dip the wings.
See, I can't stand buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Only the celery gets dipped. You don't dip the wings. It's like going back to Jersey and asking for pineapple on pizza. They're like, get out, just leave.
That's like ordering salsa from New York City, right? Get around.
Right. It's like using a knife and fork on a sliced pizza. What?
On a hot dog in Chicago.
Yeah, right.
Now, Jay Vega says ranch dressing is disgusting. Louisiana hot sauce wings with blue cheese.
Yeah, I agree. Blue cheese.
I agree with that.
That's like the most constructive thing he said all night.
Well, here's something with the sauces. Do you put mayonnaise on French fries?
Yeah, I think so.
And then he says, I don't F with ranch. Blue cheese or go F your mother.
Oh, jeez.
Do you put mayonnaise on French fries? I know some people that do. I never got over how you put mayonnaise on French fries.
I never mayonnaise on fries until I went to Germany. When I went to Germany, bro, I mayo my fries regularly.
But is it better to mayo or would you say Miracle Whip?
Oh no.
No, it's mayo.
Mayo. Mayo only need to apply.
Mayo with white cheese. Mayo with white cheese.
Interesting.
That's the way they did it in Germany. They would serve you for 5 marks. Now that's when they had the marks. But for 5 marks, they'd give you a huge paper plate full of fries with mayo, that nice smooth mayo all over it.
How you doing, baby?
And that little plastic fork.
What's the fork for? You use the fork with your fries?
Yeah. When you're in Germany, at least when I was there, I don't give a damn if you went to McDonald's and got you a medium fry. You got a fork with your fry.
Really?
It was a little fork. It was
a fork, like the spoon fork combination.
It was a little 3-fork spork type. Not a spoon though. It wasn't a spoon.
Not the spork.
It was like this little, I don't know, fork type instrument. Yeah, that's the way they did it. Yeah.
Interesting.
It very interesting. Absolutely.
Gentlemen, I'm heading to bed, so have a good night.
All right, baby.
All right, Evan. Nice meeting you.
Later, Ruben.
Yeah. Happy show 500.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, Ruben, thank you for jumping in, man. I really appreciate it, man. Good to see you again, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Ruben. Hope to meet up with you in the next year or so.
We need to do that.
Yeah. Hopefully we can meet at 4 Seasons. I think that's kind of like the central meeting.
It's the halfway point right now.
Yeah. So
see you guys.
All right, Ruben.
See you, man.
This has been great, guys. I mean, this is incredible. It really is.
I was thinking the same as Evan.
4 hours to go, so come on, keep talking.
You know, you hit midnight on the East Coast. We'll go right into St. Patty's Day. We only got 2 more hours to get there.
Oh, really?
And that'd be the 5-hour show.
Actually, we're in like an hour and 49 minutes. So, I mean, we're almost.
Well, yeah, right? Me and Mark are in the same time zone.
Oh, we can do that with our eyes closed. You kidding me?
Where's Tom at? Tom went back to Taco
Andrew
Bell.
dropped out.
There were some fries in a few minutes, I think, is what's going to happen.
Pick up that order. Yeah.
Tom was like, I forgot they had rattlesnake fries. I'm going back out.
I'm actually pretty turned on right now. I'm like, ooh.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I'm watching the Duke game right now, and they had an ad on the little table where it flips the ads. They have Bojangles. I'm like, I haven't been to Bojangles in a long time.
Okay, so here is the latest stuff from Taco Bell. Here's the new stuff right from their website, right here, right now. You've seen it here first on Share Beer 500.
Oh, they got a Nitro fries box.
Steak rattlesnake fries burrito.
Whoa. There you go.
Nacho fries box.
It's just an appetizer.
Nacho fries Belgrande, nacho fries Supreme. What's the difference between a nacho fries Belgrande and a nacho fries Supreme?
I don't know.
I could tell you, 300 calories. Right? Look at that. It's $1, but it's 300 calories, for Christ's sake. Look at that. Like, you're better off with the nacho fries. Who knew? You're better off with the nacho fries Supreme. You're paying $1 for 300 calories. What's up with that? You got a Chalupa Cravings box. I don't know, $5, but it could be anywhere between 1,190 calories to 1,470 calories. Like, I would kind of want to know. Like, could you narrow that down? It's the same thing. Like,
it all depends on your cook selection.
Like, what's up with that? Like, that's a major difference. 1,190 to 1,470. Hello.
But you know, if you're a Taco Bell employee, like, you're a Taco Bell, you really care about calories?
A Pepsi Zero? Like, why is a Pepsi Zero even on there? Baja Blast Zero? Isn't that always been a thing at Taco Bell? And an orange cream pop freeze. Freeze.
You're gonna go in. You're gonna order the steak fries, whatever those steak fries Supreme, the Chalupa Supreme, and the medium diet. Just to save on the calories.
Medium diet. Give some back.
Save on the calories.
I don't get it. Like, it's the Chalupa savings rate. Like, how do you? I don't get it. Like, what's happening here? That, like, why is it between 1,190 to 1,470?
Well, maybe if you're putting cream or some other stuff on.
I mean, look at the ingredients that are in the box. Look at Chalupa Supreme, 350. Beefy 5-liter burrito, 500. There's no variety here.
Well, there's your soda. Your medium fountain drink is 0 to 280. So depending on which one you choose.
Depends whether you get the or not. Yeah.
Last time I checked, there's more of a difference between 1190 and 1470 than there is 0 to 280.
Yeah.
No, that'd be 280. 1190 to.
Then if you got loaded fries.
True. Okay, true. All right.
Well, they don't do fries. My bad.
So the drink
Nacho
is
fries.
Taco Bell.
Nachos. They're mine. They're not Joel's. They're mine. That's what's up. Okay, so that's the so that's the big. The drink is the big
cinnamon twist option.
The cinnamon twist. So you delete the cinnamon twist, you're eliminating 170 calories from your. Now, Taco Bell's big thing is not necessarily when you're going to a drive up at 1 a.m. Are you necessarily concerned about the calories?
No.
Is that your thing? What do you think, Bum? By the time you're ready for some Taco Bell, are you necessarily concerned about the calories at Taco Bell?
Oh my God, no. Anytime you walk into any fast food place, you're not concerned with calories.
When you do Taco Bell at 1 a.m.,
you're satisfaction.
Yeah, well, I think if you go to McDonald's during the day, you might take advantage of some of the lower calorie.
Okay. Who has had the new McDonald's French toast sticks?
They got French toast sticks?
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, I have not. Wait a minute, they're going into Burger King's lane now. Then
I was gonna say Burger King does that well.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I have not even had the Burger King ones. Okay, Bum, can I indulge you a little bit? What is the local thing there in your area? It's 1 a.m. You're hungry.
Oh.
What is the thing there in your area?
Yeah, I already know what Mark is thinking. Probably Rod. Pamani Brothers. That's the classic.
Booyah, baby!
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't leave hungry.
Never heard of
Joe, if Pamani Brothers was actually designed
Joe,
around
I'll spell it out for you. You'll never sound it out. It's PRIMANTE apostrophe S.
And for Joe, it works perfectly because how they were designed, it would fit perfectly.
Yeah, they were made for truckers. Yeah, the original location was for truckers. They're basically a chain now, but there was, for the first 100 years of them, there was only 2 locations in Pittsburgh. Now they're all over the place.
Now, there was a specific reason I asked that, because I've been to Pittsburgh enough times to know that they're known for this. Exactly what we're looking at. They're known for blue-collar sort of handheld food.
Bring it.
Yes.
Good, yo.
They're known for that. Look at this.
It's like
you in any of this.
It's like you never want to eat a Permane sandwich in a tight button shirt because someone's eye might get taken out, because.
Yep.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that thing.
There's the original in the Strip District.
Okay. Can we talk about the name of this? Strip District.
You know, it's funny you mention that, Joe. When I was a kid, that's what I thought too when I was a kid, because the same road that went through the Strip District, Liberty Avenue, went into downtown Pittsburgh, where it was the Strip District. That was the strip bars,
red light district,
parlors, porno shops.
Oh, here we go. Joe, Dick, and Stanley.
All right, where's the phone number at?
Uber
deliver.
Can you Grubhub the California?
Put it on a plane. Let's go.
Style tall boy, stuffed and stacked. If you're a man that's into that, you would kind of read into this a lot of stuff. Pittsburgh and
tall boys.
Number 2 best seller. I like that the prices are on here and everything. Look at this.
They've got a fried jumbo bologna, and I've never heard of fried bologna until I went to school at WVU, which is 75 minutes south of Pittsburgh. But I never knew people fried bologna. This it tastes like a hot dog. Why don't you just have a hot dog then? But people love fried bologna sandwiches.
Fried bologna.
I
love like fried spam.
Yeah.
I love fried bologna. Yeah. I like that they have here. Add a big kosher pickle for $1.69. Pastrami and cheese, bro. From LA, you know what, man? From LA, you know what? Pastramis in LA are everything, bro. Like LA takes a lot of pride in its pastrami. I would love to hear what a Pittsburgh pastrami is like. Corned beef and cheese, roast beef, oven roasted turkey and cheese, bro. What's more classic than that?
Pittsburgh has to put LA to shame on that, don't they?
Dude, this has got to be deluxe double egg and cheese. What's that all about? A cheese combo, Swiss American and provolone, fried jumbo bologna and cheese. I'm all over that.
You need to Google image some of those Pamani sandwiches, Joe. It's
really? Okay.
Pure food porn.
Yeah, they are. They're definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. We will do that because this is porn enough for me right here. That's
look at those prices.
The prices were good.
Yeah, the prices are very reasonable for what you get.
The prices were
ordered like 5 sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Oh.
It's above the table.
What is this?
Oh. Oh.
Yep. It tastes as good as it looks too.
Oh. I have no words.
Oh.
I know what I'm eating when I go to Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Is that Texas toast?
It is. It looks like Texas toast. I don't know what it is.
I think it's just plain Italian bread.
I think it's whatever in the hell it is. I need to get it in my life. I know that, Earth. I know that right now. Look at that pizza.
I'm right there,
dude.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Like that's
I'd
what
be
I'm
there
talking
all week if they showed up.
Oh, you might have a hard time getting rid of me. Is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So you're saying you can go through a drive-through and get this stuff? These are the sliders, dude. You know what's happening in American beer culture is sliders. Like the sandwiches are turning to crap, and the sliders are the best thing that's ever happened on God's green earth. Have you ever noticed that? Like the sliders in your local bar are the best thing that's ever happened. Like you're like, you know what? Keep your burger, keep everything else. Give me the damn sliders. So,
hey, even in fast food, I'm a big fan of Arby's sliders, and I have been since they came out like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, these sandwiches are making me breathe heavy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good
stuff. Oh man, look at this one, man. I gotta show.
I'm gonna give you some of that in a couple weeks too.
I gotta share the screen with this, man. Just look at this, and I love that little pickle on the side. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's exactly my religion right there.
Yeah.
Look at this.
The egg on top.
Oh, Earth, we gotta make it happen. Yes.
Ooh.
Right now, there's guys watching this show going,
What are they doing, Joe? What's that again?
That's good.
We can't see you, Joe. Oddly enough, we can't see what we're doing.
Exactly. That's the point.
Yeah.
Look at the onion ring.
We don't know if hands are above the table or not.
That's the point. See, isn't that the beauty of it? Isn't that the beauty of it?
Get your hands up.
Hey, wait a minute, I gotta go through a few
Ain't
more
no shame in this game.
Yeah.
Now I think Mark will agree with me, and Rod, if you know too. The only area where Pamani's could stand some improvement is their craft beer selection. They have all the standards, and they do have Guinness there. I will say that. They offer Guinness. When I was there 2 weeks ago to watch a Penguins game, they had Yingling Black and Tan for sale.
Like
their own craft. Yeah. And
nothing wrong with that, though.
Other than that, they have Blue Moon, and it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
Now, here's to give you some perspective. Here's a real dude with a beer and a sandwich. God. Look at that.
He's like, I'm from California. I have no idea what I just ordered.
Look at
well,
that.
We're going to give it a go.
Look at the size of that thing.
That's the appetizer.
And
that's what I'm talking
you saw
about.
the prices,
Yeah.
Them things were like $7.
It's a great value. It's a great value.
Oh, my God.
I got to think
Bring it.
tomorrow. They're going
That's
to
all I
be doing
gotta
they're
say.
doing a lot of corned beef tomorrow with some Guinnesses, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there is a Pamani Brothers at PNC Park. If you go to a Pirate game, you can get those sandwiches, but you'll pay like 150% more at PNC
Yeah,
Park.
it's like a $12 sandwich probably.
Yeah.
Good old standing markup.
God. Now, we've already seen.
I'm paying that for McDonald's, man. I mean,
Right! Oh, thank you, Ern.
I'd
You're
still do
paying
it.
that for a freaking double quarter pounder, for Christ's sake. What the hell? Now you're not for a McRib because you get a twofer. Hello. Just saying.
Is McRib's going now, right?
Yeah.
It's out of season.
McRib season is over.
Now, Rod, what? It's 1 a.m, baby. It's 1 a.m.
Well, out here,
what do
you kind of limit on some spots on where you go to, but I mean, they always have the Waffle House. It's always
yeah, Waffle House is on point.
But we have a local place that's the Anchor Grill over in Northern Kentucky that is 24 hours. People will go there, and then we also have a place called Hangover Easy by UC, which actually I think it stays open at 3 or something, I believe.
Killing me.
Oh yeah, Earth, you gotta check this. You gotta check out these photos. Easy. That's what I'm talking about. This is my kind of.
I'm starving. That's what's happening. Right
that's what Tom always accuses us of.
And you notice he's not here right now.
In line at the Taco Bell.
He's in Taco Bell. Yep.
And the thing about Hangover Easy, they have a great craft beer selection there too.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Biscuits with gravy and some.
Yeah, so that's like if you're around the downtown Cincinnati area, you can pop over to Hangover Easy and grab stuff.
Yeah. Talking about
That's better than the $2.99 steak and eggs at the
casino.
casino.
Look at them home fries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Might be going there to brunch tomorrow now that Joe brought it up.
That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, see, because that's food porn at its finest. When you got sauce all over your huevos like that, baby. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, I don't know if on the menu if it shows a craft beer list, but it usually keeps some pretty good craft beers there too. So
I need to move out there.
Yeah. That, you know what, man? In the Midwest, bro, they've got like stuff happening. Look at these pancakes. You know what? These effing pancakes look good, man.
Yeah.
They know the way to a man's heart.
Yeah.
Look at this. Even the French toast with the whole fries, bro. No, that's not just French toast.
That's like a ham and cheese, grilled cheese or something.
That's a Monte Cristo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, baby. That's food porn. Bro,
some home style potatoes.
So if you have not had a good Monte, bro, and look at that. Hello, how you doing, baby? Just saying.
Yeah.
Are you making the Monte Cristo?
So they got one in OSU as well now too.
You know who Monte Cristo is?
You know who Monte Cristo you want to
You know Big Black.
Did you know Monte Cristo was black?
You know what he was famous for?
You know what he was famous for? His cream sauce. Just saying. Look at this, man. This is some good stuff. This is what I absolutely love about it, man. We can get on here and talk live.
We got a lot of foodie spots around Cincinnati now, so
that's fair. I don't even have to ask Mark because, dear God, Atlanta is known for its stuff over there. So is Pittsburgh. That's why I asked Bum.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's a good food town, actually. Man,
the only thing I miss
looking out.
Pittsburgh is really good for the size of the town. I mean, there's so much good food in Pittsburgh. It really is.
The only thing I miss about being out here now from where I grew up in New Jersey is in New Jersey, you had diners like everywhere. They don't have diners out in the Midwest. We have so many different diners.
You go up, that is one thing I can attest to. Driving up and down the I-95 corridor, there is just nothing but solid good food. I don't give a damn where you're at on it.
Yeah.
You drive up and down I-95, and as a trucker at least, you just found just nothing but good food. Just good everyday blue collar food. Nothing, you know, and just good little diners like
east side of the Mississippi.
Yeah, well, it's all east of the Mississippi out there, absolutely. But I mean, like some of the best spots I can remember in Philly were food truckish type stuff. School buses that were made into little diners. that you would eat at. The backside of the school bus would be the cooking area, and the front side of the school bus would be like the part you would eat in. I mean, it was, oh my God, all these little BS spots, man. They're just, man.
Yeah, I don't know if Bum gets them in Pennsylvania, but in New Jersey we have Wawas.
No, there's still no Wawas in Pittsburgh. I know they're in Philly, but not Pittsburgh.
It's like the best little sandwich shop inside of a gas station anywhere in the country I've ever been. People go crazy over the sandwiches.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Wow, never heard of them.
Called Shorties.
And got a platform caramel
out of Ohio. Nice. How you like that one?
Oh my! I love it. I bought a single, fell in love with it, bought another single, found a 6-pack finally.
Did they put a tasting room, or they're about to put one in Pittsburgh?
Of platform, not that I know of, but Rod, I can't check the beer news every third day, so I might have missed something.
Well, I know you're committed to the malt liquor report. I'm just thinking,
yeah,
Pittsburgh, I believe they're getting a tasting room from platform.
Things are progressing so fast with craft beer here. I can't keep up.
Oh, wait a minute, Bum. Wait a minute. One thing you may not know about Pomani Brothers is they ship. So me and Earth can get Pomani Brothers pastrami sandwich pack for $89.
How much did they send it for $89?
$89 is the price, baby.
But like I saw your sandwich, it was $7.49.
Exactly. $89.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
You go feed a family of 20.
Details, you have instructions and shipping details. Items are prepared fresh and shipped directly from shop. Monty Brothers only ships in limited quantity on Tuesday and Thursday each week. Orders shipped to Alaska and Hawaii incur an additional $35 charge. Sorry, guys. Orders cannot be shipped to P.O. boxes. Have more questions about shipping? Read our shipping FAQ.
I wonder how much they're shipping for now. Like a group of 5 people, 6 people, or something.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. It says 4.
4.
Yeah.
4 sandwiches for $89. So they must ship a dry ice and heat them up again.
Cart. Here you go. $89. Check out. Yeah. Okay. Sign up and everything. So whatever.
So if you got 4 there, it'd be like 32, and you get your shipping costs on top of it or something.
Yeah.
So they'll ship this stuff to you, and then I would assume you build it at home. I would assume is what you do.
Yeah. Oh,
that's interesting, bro. That's what I'm talking about. We have these discussions. We look. We can share with each other, and now we know that Pomani Brothers are so damn good they ship it.
Yeah.
Hello, like I just went to In-N-Out Burger earlier today. I don't know that they ship the stuff to you. You know.
Yeah. I know it's like where Tom's at up there. They have a place called Legal Seafood. We had that shipped down years ago when I was in sales with another guy from Boston, and that was really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, what's the pizza place? Well, both pizza places in Chicago do that too. What's that?
Giordano's?
Malnati's. Lou Malnati's will do it.
Foamy Head says, in my town is Las Palomas, a local Mexican food restaurant. I go for carne gustada with cheese soft tacos, or you could go to Whataburger.
Yeah, but there's something from Foamy that said, I don't know what your guys' experience has been, but from the places I've been, is there any better value you probably get for your dollar than a Mexican restaurant?
Bro.
For what you pay and what they give you, it's like you walk out stuffed no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just telling my daughter this stuff. She's in North Carolina, and I'm like, if there's a Mexican market in your area, that's where you need to go, because literally for $20 they always have some kind of special, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a few local Mexican markets in my area, but the one that I go to and I literally just was there Friday afternoon. For $22, 3 pounds of the best carnitas you've ever had in your life, right? Chopped up with nice sauteed onions and whole jalapenos and some other stuff mixed in. They give you that on the side, plus corn tortillas if you want them. And I ordered some beans and some rice for very cheap. I think $3 a piece for like a pound maybe of each. And you're making your own tacos at home, bro. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
And you're literally walking out of there for less than $26, $27.
Yeah, I mean that's enough. Yeah, if you got the 3 pounds, I mean, yeah, that's enough for you. You can make tacos and set aside stuff and eat for the rest of the week, or you can feed a whole family. Yeah,
it's insane. I mean,
I can remember literally when Chipotle first opened up around our areas. When they first opened up around the Cincinnati area, it was a lot of Mexican American workers or Mexican workers that work in there. The portions were crazy, and then once the Americans got in, you saw portions start shrinking away. The margaritas were getting watered down. You're like, Americans are screwing shit up around here.
Yeah, right? Yeah, they're literally adding
What's going on?
Pieces on there. Let's see. You get 6 pieces of protein.
Right. They're like measuring it out. The Mexicans, just throw it all in, you know.
Nice handful. Boom. Right, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you big guy, a little bit more. All right, cool, that worked for me.
Yeah. I mean, like I ordered a torta for $5. Carne asada torta Friday. This was Friday afternoon. This was about 4 p.m. I could barely hold the son of a gun. It was so big for $5. It was like, yo. If you don't know, that's like a Mexican sandwich. It's like, oh my God, it was so, I could hardly hold it for $5.
Yeah.
Huge. And the best carne asada you've ever had in your life, I promise you.
Nice.
Earth knows, man. We've got the best, as far as Mexican food, come on, give me a break. You're not going to compare to our area. It's just not, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, you order that. What else?
There's no rebuttal to that. I mean, you're in Arizona. You got a long walk. I'm sure you do. I mean, maybe if I was in Texas, I might debate it. But I'm in Ohio and Kentucky. Yeah. I can't say anything.
It's not gonna.
I go to ask my guy here, local, who's next to me, like, oh, my cousin down there to treat you a lot better.
Good point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, dude, we went there one time. Our local restaurant here. We know the people there now, and went there one time to order drink. My wife usually gets margaritas, and I was like, I don't really want a beer. I was like, let me get like I think I got like a Beam and Coke or everything like that. And they're like, Beam? Like, they didn't realize I pointed out the bottle. Okay. Got like a tall glass, and they filled up maybe about 3/4 of Beam, and they put a little Coke in there. I was like, we're good. I get the thing. It's like $6. I'm like, what?
Party time.
$6? I get screwed at the other bars.
It's great, man. It is absolutely great. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it really is. It's fantastic. You know what, man? I think we're gonna close it out right there. I don't know how many hours we've been at this. How many hours we've been?
3.5.
Yeah.
It's a light show tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna close this one out, man. You know what? Thank you guys. Show 500, man. Absolutely, it was great.
Hey, Joe. Cheers to you, OG. Congrats on the 500 show.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank Mark.
Endurance on the video streaming.
Yeah.
Here we are still going at it. Thank you to Bum, Earth, man. Thank you, brother. Mark, of course, my dear friend.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks to Bum for all the reporting he does, and Mark doing all the stuff he does with you as well. I mean, Bum's really focused on the malt liquor. I mean, it's like you three. It's like, you three at the helm. You're like Kirk, Spock, and I don't know, Chekhov, whoever the third guy would be. me, I'm still a red shirt guy trying to get killed on that episode. Yeah. So me and Earth do not beam down the planets.
I would think that I hope that I can speak for Bum this way is that it's so much fun. It's so much fun that you just want to keep doing it. Like, it's, Bum and Mark know that I have talked to them plenty of times, especially when I was first moving here to Arizona. I was ready to end this show. I was ready to be done with it. I mean, I was going through so much junk in my own life. So when I tell you guys that it's you guys that have kept the show going, I sincerely mean that, because you guys meant as much in my life as perhaps this show has been in yours.
Well, let me say this, and full truth there. When I started my channel, it was like 4 years ago in March of 2015. And my wife had put me up to start a channel. I didn't really do much with YouTube. I kind of screwed around. I watched it here and there, but she was really into it. She's like, I kind of. But when I finally went in to look at it, you were like one of the first people there. And it was through your enjoyment that I was like, oh, I'll go ahead. I'll start a channel. It looks like it can really be fun and stuff. And from that point on, I started watching a lot of stuff you were doing. So thanks for that, brother.
Absolutely. You know what? Dilly. Yep. It's a lot of fun. Earth, bro.
I look forward to this stuff every week, man.
Yeah. It's just part of life now. I mean, it's one of the.
You're like the fam I never had.
Yeah.
It's true, man. You guys are absolutely part of. I don't know how to explain it, man. I tried to convey that to you. I absolutely love you guys, man. I absolutely love the show. I absolutely love, because there's so many times I'm like, oh, dude, right? And then I get on here and it's like, oh, this is awesome. This is the best thing ever.
It's rejuvenating.
Yeah.
It is. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, man. It, like Mark said,
it's like a brotherhood.
It is. But Mark said it perfectly. It's a part of life. It's just,
yeah.
It's a part
Eat when you share beer. Eat when you sleep and share beer. I mean, that's
yeah. And you know what, man? And salute to another at least 100 shows. May we have good health through the next 100 shows and see each other on the other side. We're not younger, that's for damn sure.
No. Let's do 500 more shows, and please, God, don't let any of it be Facebook related, please.
Yeah, you know what, man? You know what? I thought about it more, and I was wondering about if there's any of us that have found ill will, and unfortunately, we have. We have one member of our community that is a very, very distant member of our community, but is still nonetheless a faint member of our community, and that's Greg. Greg has not been in the best of health lately. He's had a lot of things happen to him, and thank you, Bum, for bringing that to our attention.
But he's bounced back.
And he's bounced back? Okay, great. That's good to hear, man.
He's back to doing he's doing 1 beer review per day now. So he's lowered it to 1 beer review per day.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good, man.
He's getting close to 4,000 of them. Pretty close.
Oh, yeah, he's done a lot of them.
That isn't. You're right, Rod. That's just.
He was one of the guys too. It was like you. It was Greg. What's in the fridge today? All right, let's see what's in the fridge.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm seeing all these beers. I'm like, oh, you got that one instead. All right, I would have picked that one, but that's all right. We'll see what this one's all about.
Actually, I'm sorry Zach wasn't here tonight, because I think back to when I tuned into the show. I almost wish that you could have gotten Zach, AJ, Skyler, and everybody else from when I started watching. And to me, that's like the original band, your favorite band. I feel like I joined my favorite band at a later date.
Yeah, I can see that for sure, because that particular time period was definitely
that combination of you guys. I just loved, and that's what got me watching the show.
Mm-hmm. And see, from that time period that you're talking of, I feel like Skyler, I feel like AJ, And I feel like the one guy that gets left out a little bit was one of the mainstays is Dave. Dave had a character in there.
Oh yeah, Dave's great.
I miss Dave.
Yeah.
Out of those days, I miss Dave. Dave
and Brandon Borrell too.
Brandon, yes,
from Louisiana.
Yes,
yeah.
But Dave had this like flavor that I really miss.
Yeah.
Out of all the guys, and it is not to make light of the other guys. It's just that boy, Dave had that like calling me out thing that I loved. I really fed off of that, and it was fantastic, man. He was great. He is great. He's not was. He is great.
I do like occasionally going back and watching those old shows. It's like watching episodes of my favorite TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
That gets back to the character thing I've been talking about. Like,
yeah.
We know he used to love Founder's Breakfast Stout.
Yes. Oh my God, he loved the babies. That was his thing. I really, really, really do miss Dave. And every once in a blue moon, he jumps in, and it's great. It's just he jumps in, and it just like anybody else. Anybody else jumps in, like some of the characters Bum was talking about earlier. Yeah. You know, some of the characters we even forget about. The minute they jump in, boom, I remember them like nothing.
Well, and, Dave rescued show number 323 with that classic episode. Dave jumped in and saved that show. You were drowning, Joe. You were sweating and drowning.
Oh my God, I was sweating buckets, man. I was sweating buckets. That guy was tough.
Rod, you may not know about this. When you close down tonight, go immediately to Share a Beer number 323.
323, okay.
Yes, sir.
Fly me to the moon.
You'll be glad you did. Fly me to the moon.
Well, that's the funny thing. Like Joe, I mean, and Joe's thing and doing all these shows, like Bum said, you go back and you watch the old ones. It's like, Joe, you've been doing it for such a long time now. You're pretty much a syndication as well. Like people go back and they watch your old stuff too. So it's kind of like talking about Seinfeld and stuff. Yeah. People get into Seinfeld by watching the old rerun. Like people
good
going
analogy, Rod. Good analogy. Yeah. You are in syndication, Joe, on all these local channels now.
That goes to your power, your staying power. You know, we've seen channels come and go over the years. I mean, the years that I've only done in the floor, I've seen channels come and go. And think about how much you've still been out here getting it done.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's all to your success.
And I appreciate that, but I can't take any of that by myself. Absolutely, because it is Bum and it is Mark that I count on to be there. Absolutely, Bum has his part, Mark has his part, Earth absolutely has his part, and so do the others. Tom has his part. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the strength of the show.
Yeah.
At a given moment, I don't know. Like sometimes Mark checks out, and occasionally Bum does too. It doesn't happen often, but I don't know what's going to happen on a lot of
It's scary to think that each one of us have fans out there.
But with that said, though,
anyway,
and you're right about what you're saying about all of us, Joe. But Joe, if the chairman would get his wish and you would drive your truck off a cliff tomorrow night, there would be no show. There would be no Share a Beer ever again.
Yeah. Well, I really do appreciate you guys, man. It is honestly, it is all of us to keep this going. It really is, because I feed off of you guys. And apparently you guys feed somewhat off of me, and I really appreciate that.
No, thank you for doing this for as long as you have. Like I said, if we make it to show 1000, I hope to be collecting Social Security at that time.
Get your this check.
Like, at what point can I file this on my
25-cent coffee?
I'm gonna go do a big ass beer haul on my first Social Security check.
You know, I actually feed off of Crusher, and in the background there, you know what I'm saying?
AJ Crusher.
Yeah.
I really, man, I can't. Oh, it is just. There's a lot of times I jump in here. I have no idea. I honestly no. I am the last person. You know what I'm saying? But it is such a joy to jump on here and we talk beer, we talk whatever. I have really enjoyed the last probably 4 or 5 years. It has been great. For a while there, we had a period in there. I was really getting bored.
Like SNL in the 90s.
Yeah, I would bring it up regularly. I'm like, there's got to be more to this discussion. It really has.
You know what, Joe? Going back and scanning through some of the old shows, I didn't realize until I went back and watched these in sequence. There were probably 20, 30, 40 straight shows where it was just you and Mark. And I enjoyed watching those. I always said I could enjoy just watching you and Mark talk. Yeah. I don't know how much fun it was for you guys as far as presenting the show.
We could, Joe and I, like any of us, we could just sit together and shoot the shit forever. And that is one of my hopes. Actually, one of my hopes is that I'll put it out here for recorded history forever. Like, one of my hopes is that I can just have a show occasionally, even if it's just occasionally, with just me, Mark, and Bum. And we can make one hell of a show with that. I promise you that. Whenever Google makes that a possibility, this will change. I promise you. I've got so many things popping in my head, but with the format we have, we are limited, believe it or not. What's funny is sometimes there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of expansion, a lot of options with limitation. Mm-hmm. And if Google were to give a lot of us those options of limiting ourselves, believe it or not, it sounds crazy, but to me the best shows are the ones that are limited, if you will.
Yeah, I got you on that.
And there's so many things I would love to hit on. There's so many things that I would love, because I am a big talk radio guy. That's been my thing my whole life. Since I was, 9, 10, 11 years old. I was raised by a guy. When my dad still lived, that was a very long time ago, trust me. But my dad was an AM dial guy, right? This is nothing but talk radios. It was hammered into me as well. And I listened to so many of these old school talk radio guys. And there's some guys that do that, but a lot of these guys that do AM talk radio, mostly you're listening to them, right? And that's where you get the good feedback. There's so many I would love to hammer on. I have begged and pleaded from Google to offer a paid service where we could do this. We'll see what they do. Who knows? I don't know. But I love the direction Google is going in now. There's a lot of things that they're implementing now. So who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next few months. But, shutting down Google Plus and transitioning. They're not going to get rid of the live streaming.
No, that'll be still here.
They're changing it around. Yeah.
It's just another one of the big changes that they're doing.
Well, whatever they do, it's better than chat roulette.
Oh my goodness, it's better than chat roulette. You know what? It's better than anything we were ever doing before they started. And it's better than anything Facebook is doing to this point. To YouTube and Google's credit, it's better than anything anybody else is doing for free. There's stuff that the other people are doing that is better. It's just you're having to pay for it. Right now, as far as I know, Google is doing and YouTube is doing the best at it than even Facebook. So that's a credit to them. And guys, I'm telling you, man, Rajay, Earth, Mark Bum, you guys make this show. Absolutely, you guys make this show. It's so much fun doing it with you guys. Thank you for 500 shows. We're out here, man. Peace out.
Okay, guys. Cheers. I'll see you in 2 weeks, Mark.
Cheers.
Yep, well. All right.
All right, man. Later.
Deuces.
Bye.